They may go dead on me because I
What is it?
haven't charged them in a while.
Oh, it's cordless.
Yeah,
Oh,
Bluetooth.
okay.
There we are. We are live.
Cool.
And there.
I might as well plug them in because I know they're gonna go dead.
Yeah.
Drone pool. Wow. Good morning. How you doing?
Okay, we're live. I gotta go here. What, drone pool first in there this morning or something?
Yep. Yep.
Holy mackerel, pop up chat.
Drum pull.
Hey, Paul. Wow.
Good
Hey,
morning,
how's it
Paul. Asgard Studios, AZ Drone Dude. Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm just finished setting up here.
Yeah.
Yep. Holy mackerel.
Ooh, ship already this morning there, Paul. Right behind you.
Yep.
Wow, she looks foggy there this morning.
Oh yeah, it's dingy.
How you doing this morning, Paul?
Yeah, slept on and off, but
Well, I went and laid down right after your live stream last night, and I got up at 11 o'clock.
That's
Stayed
about-
up for a half an hour, and I went back to bed, and I got up at 5.
that's about what I did, except I got up for about an hour or so. And then I went back to sleep and woke up at 6:30. So
Well, I
You
think
gotta
that
get sleep.
was that the ship or a train?
huh?
Flying
Sound like
Neil,
somebody
come on.
blew the horn. I don't know if it was a ship or it's almost like a train horn.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it.
Blind Neil, hope you're doing good. Asgard Studios, AZ Drone Dude, Drone Pool. You working this morning, Drone Pool? Or are you going to work?
I gotta check something. I just turned on all my Wise cams and it says they're all offline.
Huh.
I mean, every one of them, all 7 of them.
Oh, look at that. Just got a notice. Canadian Drone Hub is online.
Yeah, I just kind of noticed too.
Do you have an update on your cameras to do, Paul?
That's interesting. Here, I'll show you what I'm looking at. I just pulled it up on this computer. I pulled it up on my monitor over there.
Probably got an update or something to do.
I don't know. There's what it says: offline, 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 offline.
Okay. Drone Pool, you're going to work after 2 weeks off. Oh, that's going to be a bugger.
And they're all individually powered.
That's
So
strange.
it's strange.
You don't think you had a former renter come by and visit you, did you?
Did you change your locks upstairs, Paul?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think anybody can get in.
No, I think it's something with Wise cameras.
It could be something with Wise itself.
Mine's working this morning. Yeah, I got him like another coffee. Coffee.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, I just tried to restart the camera. It's one of the things you can do, and it says restart failed.
Huh.
Said that if your Wi-Fi up looks like they lost Wi-Fi.
Yeah, did you have power failure last night?
No, not that I know of. No, none of my clocks, usually they flash.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go make another coffee.
Mhm.
Hey, Paul Murray,
Yeah.
you know the MA2 I bought last night?
Yeah.
I thought it said includes control, battery, and accessories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went
It's just the drone, right?
just the drone.
Yeah. Did you cancel it?
No, I bought a controller.
Oh, okay.
It was like $179.
Yeah, but it doesn't come with a battery. You got to buy a battery
Oh,
I gotta buy a battery
Yeah.
and I gotta buy a charger.
charger. Yeah. I would
And
think
probably a cable.
you're almost better off to cancel all that stuff and just buy a complete kit.
Well, they haven't shipped it yet, so I can still do that.
Yeah, I would cancel everything and start over again because you're putting things together and unless you're buying new from the manufacturer, you don't know if there's a problem with it. Why are they selling it? Why are they selling it individually pieces?
Well, it's coming from a company.
Yeah, I'd cancel the whole thing and I would because how much did you pay just for the drone itself?
$675.
Okay. So and you're living in the States, right?
Yeah.
You can find where you can get the Fly More combo kit for like $8.99 delivered.
New?
Yes, brand new in the box, never opened.
Where from?
I think Best Buy had a deal going. Let me go look.
Because I've got a little over 800 into it right now. Well, I've got almost 900 into it right now.
Yeah, that's even if you just buy it straight off the shelf from anybody, like walk into a Best Buy, well, not you walk in, but you know what I'm saying?
Amazon.
They're only $9.95.
$9.88 at Amazon.
Yep, exactly. Let me see, but I thought I looked yesterday. Let me see. DJI Mavic Air 2. Okay, the Fly More Combat combo is $9.88 at Best Buy. But I thought I saw where it was cheaper someplace.
It's $9.88 at Amazon. I get free shipping.
Yeah.
And I don't have wheels, so that really helps out.
Right.
And I do a lot of business with them. So
See, and if you just and it you go to Amazon. I thought maybe it was Amazon that I was looking at that showed somebody. You know how you scroll down to the bottom? Somebody had it cheaper. I thought it was like 8 something, but DJI Mavic Air 2. Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Hi, Drone. Drone Fox Ireland. How you doing? Blizzard.
Hi,
Good morning.
folks, Ireland.
Washington County News. Good morning. Builder 710.
Marshall, how are you?
Clayton's Irish Den. How you doing? Clayton's Irish Den. Check out Drone Fox Ireland if you don't have them. Washington County News. Hope you're doing good. Hope you got good weather. Blind Neil, hope you're doing good. Blind Neil, I'll be mailing out your parcel today.
Morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, good morning.
The only thing that you might, Dave, you might want to consider is this. Do you have to have it today or tomorrow, or are you willing to wait for it to be shipped to you like Roger? 'Cause you can
I'm willing to wait.
okay.
I'm not in a
You
big
can get
hurry.
it. You can get it from DJI like Roger did, direct, and they'll ship it for free, and you don't pay any sales tax.
What's Dave buying?
He wants a MA2.
Oh, I thought you got an MA2 already.
He did, but
I
he
did, but
he misread it, and it doesn't come with the battery, the controller, the this, the that. Just the thing.
Oh, that sucks.
So what I'm saying is rather than now piece it together by a controller, by this, by that, by is the battery. You'd be better off to buy it direct and get it brand new in the box.
let's see.
Yeah, I mean,
988.
I would suggest for Dave, you probably don't need the Flymore combo. One battery is going to
More
be.
buying choices. 869.44. Sorry, you.
Well, that's okay. I was just saying that, one battery is going to give you almost half an hour of flight time.
And see, that's as long as I'll be out back at any time.
Well,
Kind of
the only other thing that's nice about it is you get the charging hub, you get the bag to put it all in, so you're not losing anything. You get the filters,
Is that
but,
worth $100, $200?
yeah, by the time you add it all up. But you are right. Yeah, he is
Yeah, I'm
right.
just thinking because Dave's on a fixed income, so
Hey, Smoking, how you doing this morning?
Yeah, because you can buy from DJI and just buy the drone, and I think it's $769 or something.
yeah, just my 2 cents. What do I know? I'm still flying a Mavic Air 1. Hey, Paul, did you take your meds?
No, I'm just looking this up for him.
It's Tuesday.
Thank you, Paul.
Yeah, let me remind me though.
Abe, yeah.
'Cause I what day is it? I don't know. DJI
Tuesday.
store.
Yeah, just looking at it now, Blind Neil. I don't know. That's weird. That's awful cheap.
Waterproof? Oh, I don't know about that. Maybe $8.
The splash drone is right.
Yeah,
No,
but- yeah. Neil linked us one that's $88.
He sent it to me on Messenger, but I was just sitting there looking at it and going, "Holy crap!" Oh, the things that they say that thing does for $88, I don't know. Really.
I call bullshit.
Yeah. And you can get 4 batteries, and for 100 altogether, $165. Like what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hard box. Okay. I mean, it might be a fun little drone, but I don't think it's waterproof. I don't believe the claim.
Yeah. Low battery, auto return, auto range, auto return, remote power off, auto return.
I don't know. I guess I'm a DJI snob.
I don't know. Wow.
I've never ordered from.
Dave, I put in the chat there the link to the Mavic Air 2, just the plain drone from DJI in the private chat.
What's up, Sam?
Hey, good morning.
I
Who is that? Hadrian's in there.
I think
Hadrian?
I'd like to get that Flymore jet.
Okay, well, the Flymore is available as well. You
I
just
can
go to-
get it used or new for
Yeah.
$869 or.
Yeah, but you're gonna pay tax on that. Amazon charges you taxes. I don't know what your tax rate is. So
Probably a lot.
800 times, like here, it's 6%. So 6 times 8 is 40, another $50. But if you don't mind, But see, if you get it brand new, then you can always, when you initialize it, you can buy the refresh if you want to, and which will refresh the drone up to 2 times. They'll send you another one if you crash it or have a mishap with it or whatever. A lot of people like that.
Yeah, doing okay, Sam. I slept like crap and I got a headache, but other than that, you know, not bad. How you doing, buddy?
There's lots of people in this morning. I got, let me see. Yep, Blizzard, Hadrian, Clayton's Irish Stand,
Sam Hayden's here, yep.
Smoking, Blizzard. Oh, wow. Everybody's here. Yeah.
Blind Neil, good morning.
Blind Neil.
What do you want? What's up? Oh, ready for your mouse.
Yeah, so if you think that's what you want, well, and the other thing to think about too is that Mini 2, you could save some money and get the Mini 2 in a Fly More combo.
That's probably a good idea.
You can buy the Mini 2, just the plain drone if you don't want the Fly More. But if you want the Fly More, you can get the Fly More with the batteries and everything else for $5.99. From DJI and free shipping and like right there. Or if you just want to get just the basic one, $4.49.
Well, thanks, Sam. Appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, I've had weeks where I have motivation issues. I get you, bud.
Oh, Yep. One of those nights last night.
You know, it's just up to you. The Mavic Air 2 is a great flyer. No hesitation about that. But if you want to spread your money a little bit thinner, the Mavic Mini is supposed to be flying. That's the one everybody's talking about, the Mavic Mini 2. Okay, I guess they call it the Mini 2, but
Hey, good morning, Hadrian. What's up, brother?
Adrian.
Oh, Blizzard, I totally know what you're talking about because one of the social media drone companies actually stole my video for a drone that I reviewed. I didn't even know about it. The guys on the Canadian Drone Hub told me and played it for me because I'm not on Facebook anymore. Well, good news for me. My drone is now in Vancouver, in Canada.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it's in the country.
It's moving fairly quickly.
It is. I'm actually quite surprised. I thought it was going to be coming on a boat or something, but it looks like it came by plane. Plus somebody's actually flying it over the ocean, flying the drone, you know.
It may be, yeah. Just slightly used by the time you get it.
Slightly, yeah. Oh, 5,000 miles.
Yeah. You hit the nail on the head there, Blizzard. Oh, Lord. It's all Paul's fault I'm wrecked today.
Is it? How come? How come?
Well, I didn't sleep at all yesterday after my grandpa nap or nothing. I did a lot of things I had to do yesterday. We went on Paul's live stream last night. I went and laid down after his live stream and I woke up at 11 o'clock last night.
Oh, shit.
I stayed up for half an hour. I went back to bed and I got up at 5 o'clock this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been up since then.
I didn't think we were going to see you yesterday.
Well, I got home late there, helping out my son there. My long range sub 250 gram frame has arrived. I'm 2.5 hours away from on the lake. Oh,
Right on. Lac la Biche. What does biche mean in French, Roger?
I'm at Lake La Biche. I don't know.
Sounds like a French word.
Lac La Biche. Or not unless you want to say bitch, but Lac La Biche. It's first time I hear that one.
French to English. A doe. A female deer.
Hey, man cave. All UK has gone into full national lockdown. Wow. Okay.
Welcome to our world.
Yeah. Welcome to our world for sure. We've been on lockdown for a long time.
Oh, that's good, Adrian. Yeah, I got about 5, almost 6 hours last night.
Hope
Which
you're
is
doing
not-
good, Chris. Yeah.
Morning, Chris.
You got 6 hours on the machine last night?
Yeah, almost 5 hours, 53 minutes or something. Sam Hayden knows where Lac La Biche is. That's a surprising.
Well, the first word is well, lake.
Biche means doe in French. I just looked it up.
Doe?
Yeah, female
Like
deer.
doe? Oh, okay. First time I hear doe.
Espèce de mammifères ruminants dont le mâle porte sur la tête. I can't read all the rest. But anyway, it says deer. Female deer. There you go, Sam. There you go.
My immune system does the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, my back was hurting last night, so I was uncomfortable with it. I understand there, John Fox.
What's up, Annabelle? You want to come see your uncles on the drone hub? Come here. Come here, buddy.
Well, I put it in there for sale. I mean, to cancel the order.
Okay.
See your uncles?
I got one canceled. I got I requested the cancellation of another.
Yeah, that's surprising, Sam. Just it sounds like a very obscure lake in Alberta. There's lots of lakes in Alberta, of course. What's up, Man Cave? How you doing, man?
Okay there, man cave. You take care, Heath. You stay safe. Stay far away from everybody. Oh, that sounds good.
Sounds good. Yeah, nice. I need a little protein in there, though.
Oh,
Oh, my batteries are all charged.
Going
Still no
fast, okay.
sunlight today.
What's the weather like today at your place?
Very dull. No sun yet.
No sun? Looks like we got 40% chance of snow today. Yeah, I was really impressed with my snowblower the other day. It really did a good job.
I'm glad you got a good buy out of that.
I am too, because I was worried that it was going to be kind of shitty, you know. But
Oh, that's nice. Blizzard. Spy cam under the water, under the ice. He's fishing.
I would challenge that claim, Drone Fox. 10% maybe of certain vegetables, but not all vegetables.
Yeah. What are you up to there, Paul? Oh, you trying to get your cams fixed still?
yeah,
Every one of the cameras says error code 90. I don't know what the hell that means.
You're gonna have to phone the company and find out.
What are you getting the error code on?
wise cameras.
All of my cameras
Okay.
are offline.
Just pull it up there. Yeah, wise error 90.
Error code 90. Wise. Okay, so the Wise error code 90 is related to camera communication. This means your Wise camera can't be reached by the streaming servers. To solve the Wise camera error, make sure the camera and the mobile have access to the internet and the router's firewall is not blocking communications. How to fix it. Okay. Here's an article on how to fix it, Paul. I'll put it in the chat for you.
Okay.
This is a reminder. Feed Mia.
Yeah, stop, Alexa. Alexa, stop.
It says try rebooting your cameras and your smartphones.
Well, I tried that, and it says it failed. So really, it's got me kind of.
So you reset all your cameras?
I tried to.
Oh, okay.
Maybe the computer's got to be a reboot or something, or the.
Here's what I'll show you. There's my, see how it's authenticating, getting video data, blah, blah, blah. And then, oh, it came on. It didn't do that before. Let's see if one by one they're going to come back on. See, all it took was the magic touch.
Oh, it's not
Hugh-
connecting.
Hugh's got the magic touch, maybe.
Oh, wow, Blizzard. Sorry to hear that, but your tent, yeah,
Oh,
no
Okay,
harm,
well.
not enough beer. There you go.
Yeah, I'll keep playing with it.
Paul. Just not on camera.
Yeah, because the garage office pan cam is just as trying to connect and won't connect. So it says device is offline, error code 90. Please check your internet connection or power cycle the camera, which means you have to reset it somehow, which means
see what Sam said there, Paul?
what's that?
See what Paul said, Sam? He says, I would start by restarting your router.
Reboot your router.
Yeah.
Well, you probably have to go offline and.
Yeah, I got to go
You have to
offline.
go offline, unplug your router completely from the box, the electric, then put it back in. And hey, Johnny.
Okay, I'm going to give that.
What's
a
up?
shot.
Okay, Paul.
Hey,
Hey, Johnny Drum Player.
Good
What's up?
morning, everyone. Hey, you, Roger, Paul,
Good morning.
how y'all doing this morning?
Oh, not bad.
Good. I just want to jump on a few seconds. Got to the office and want to say hello.
right
Got
on.
me some coffee here.
Yeah.
Everything's lost from the weekend and Christmas.
Oh, everything's done. So done for another year.
I know. So how's everybody? You, what's up?
Not too much, brother. Not too much. Waiting for a new drone to come in the mail.
Oh, really? What you getting?
I got an Emax Easy Pilot. It's a little FPV drone all in one kit.
There you go.
Should be here in a week or so.
Russell, I know you're in the background. Thank you so much for that PayPal, Russell. Much appreciated.
You, where'd you order that from, you?
On Amazon. But it's shipping from China, so a
Yeah.
little slower than I'd like.
Yeah. It'll come though.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it will.
Everybody gets impatient, but hey, you supply what you got,
Well, you remember the days when we used to wait 6 to 8 weeks for something, mail order, back in the day, 20, 30 years ago. Now it's like, you expect 2-day delivery on everything, right?
Yeah, like your mail-in bride and all that.
Oh yeah.
I'm
that's
still
it.
waiting.
That's it. By get a mail-in bride there, you, and they tell her to bring her drone with her.
Yeah. I wonder what my wife would say when she showed up at the door. Honey, there's a lady here for you.
Just tell her that she's there to maybe, I don't know, clean the house, check your pipes, whatever.
No, my wife's already got a girl doing that. So.
How's
Yeah,
the weather up there, Johnny?
What's that, Rod?
How's your weather up there?
Oh man, it's cool in the mornings. It was 32 this morning, but it's gonna be 66 this afternoon. So it's like you need the heat on in the morning and almost the air conditioner on in the afternoon.
Okay.
Wow.
FPV Joel, how you doing? I demand 2-day delivery. There you go.
It's my right. It's my right as a citizen of the world.
Here, I think I'd be lucky if we even hit 30 today.
Really? Yeah, it's we had a little front come through New Year's Eve, and well, I was actually at the beach, but we could kind of get the same weather here because I'm only 3 hours away. But it's been beautiful. It's supposed to be really pretty all week. Cool in the mornings, well, cold in the morning, and very, very nice in the afternoons. I walked yesterday evening and I had to put shorts on. So,
Well, right now it's doing 16 Fahrenheit here. It's a -9 Celsius.
yeah, that's
That's
where
all
that's
right.
where real men live.
Yeah,
We have to live in Louisiana.
They said we're supposed to hit a high of 30 today, but I don't even think we're gonna get that. So,
When I can't ride my Harley or even a golf cart, it's like freezing. Hey, it's like, man, I'm already done for winter.
yeah.
I can go away.
That's what I miss about living in Virginia, Johnny, is I used to have my motorcycle out all year round.
Yeah, and here too.
You put it away for 6 months of the year here. Or
Yeah,
7.
we rode. I rode last Saturday before last, and actually, you needed a long sleeve shirt, and you could have even used a little jacket, but really, it was nice, and
Yeah, for sure.
yeah. So we don't, we almost cut grass. Really, I could run over my yard in the backyard and chop up leaves and stuff today.
Yeah. I
And
remember
probably
going-
will.
Yep. Now I have to worry about snow blowers and shoveling and salt. My poor wife, oh shit, I felt bad the other day. I was a little late in salting the sidewalks, and she came home late at night from a shift at the hospital or whatever, and she slipped and fell and kind of hurt herself pretty bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh man. And the next day I had ordered ice or salt, right? I was picking it up the next morning from the grocery store to put down on the sidewalks.
It's funny. Y'all use salt to melt the snow. We throw it in the pool to get the chlorine level right.
Really? I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, I have a saltwater pool, and that's what you use. Just you buy 40-pound bags of salt.
You have a saltwater pool?
Mhm.
I never heard of that.
Oh,
Yeah, most of them here. That's what everybody puts in.
Wow, that sounds actually kind of interesting. Wow.
The salt generate. It's called the salt generator generates the chlorine. It's basically still chlorine, but it's got
Right.
that little. It tastes about like maybe what a teardrop would taste in
Okay.
a salt. So it's better on the kids and better on your bathing suits and definitely better on your skin.
I guess you don't wear your watches in the water, do you?
You what?
You don't wear your watches in the water.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah? Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I never take this off, even going in the ocean. And I never had a problem.
Ready?
No. Washington County News says he has a swimming pool like that too.
Right on.
Yeah, and some people, the salt, some people don't like it because it is a little rougher on, say, your plumbing. But most of your plumbing and your pool is PVC type stuff. But it'll eat away a little bit of your, But
Yeah.
that's just how it is. It's like at the beach. That salt water, even though it's in your unit, man, it rusts your washing machine, and you'll see rust around your hot water heater a little bit. And if you have any kind of chairs that's metal, it's just
Yeah.
it's in the air,
Yep. Russell. That's
Hey, Ron.
Hey, Ron.
Good morning, Ron.
Morning. How you guys doing?
right.
Ron?
Ron?
How you doing, Ron?
Good, good. Whew. Get ready to start the day and go get my COVID-19 shot this morning.
Oh, really?
Steady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm being a sissy. I'm
Are
giving
you
it.
working today? And you're
Yeah,
working-
I'm just finishing up here in another. What time is it? A little over an hour, and then back tonight, and then I go home tomorrow.
Oh,
I haven't been home since last Monday.
Wow.
okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Every time the boss dangles overtime, it's like, Ron, hey, buddy. All right. Yeah, I've been up here a little longer than normal. So, but, oh, well. It's
Ron,
cold out
where are
there.
you at? Where are you at? North Dakota?
I work in western North Dakota.
Okay.
But live in western South Dakota. I'm right next to the Wyoming line. Yeah. Yeah, I might get a chance to meet you, Johnny, here sometime soon. If I got to get on that. I was talking to Ray. I might come down for that little drone meet up in March.
Oh yeah, well he's quite a ways from where I'm at, but you know, because I'm in
I thought
Louisiana.
you guys were close by.
No, I'm in Louisiana. He's in Florida.
Oh, I thought you were in Florida too.
No, I'm like 12, 14 hours from Ray. Well, probably 12 hours from Ray, maybe.
Oh, shoot. I could have swore he said you guys were like neighbors or something.
I might catch you when we go up to Sturgis. I've been to Sturgis like 4 times. So yeah, we always.
Oh, really? You've come up?
Yeah, we ride the bikes up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me know if you come up.
We went 2 years. We went 2 years ago, and actually they're planning to go again, but I don't really know if I want to go back. I don't know. The rally is okay, but I'd kind of like just ride there without the rally. The rally kind of, you know,
Yeah.
Overpriced. The hotel's overpriced, and you
Yeah.
kind of stay. We stay at right there in Sturgis. It's like a little ski place, but it's really not a place you would normally stay. Just
Oh,
it's
right.
convenient.
Are you more over towards Deadwood?
No, like
Right in town?
right off the service road on the interstate. I guess just a little bit to the east of Sturgis, it would be.
Okay.
I'm sorry, to the west of Sturgis, a little bitty town. I can't remember.
East of Sturgis?
That'd be west of Sturgis, I believe.
Spearfish?
No, this is like right. I mean, it's like 5 or 6 miles from Sturgis. It's right along the interstate, just like it's a little ski resort.
Oh, yeah, you're over like Deadwood Lead area. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's
Okay.
it's a nice little town, you know, but you normally wouldn't stay in a hotel like that. I mean, not that but it's a great for, you know, to have 2 lines of rooms and the bikes almost touching each other when you pull in.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of cool up in, I don't know if you've ever been up, you know, how much you ride when you come out here, but
All over.
I found a guy, he was retired paramedic. He runs and operates a motel up in Red Lodge, Montana. Really cool. I went up there this summer and I said, hey, because I collected every bug across Wyoming. And I said, hey, is there any car washes in town? He goes, just pull it around back. He goes, I got a hose and several buckets out there for bikers to wash their bikes. I'm like,
Yep.
ain't that convenient.
I've been to the Red Lodge. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Up over Beartooth Pass. And
Yeah, absolutely. And then after the first year we went to Sturgis, we stayed in Custer in the state parks, and that was
oh
very
yeah.
nice.
Yep.
We stayed in a little cabin right across from the little, I guess there was a little restaurant right there, and we stayed right across there.
Yeah.
Sam Hayden's asking whereabouts are you at in LA, Johnny?
Louisiana.
Louisiana, I'm in Hammond, in between. We're at the intersection of I-55 and I-12. I'm about 35 miles to the east of Baton Rouge and about 35 miles to the north of New Orleans. So,
How did you and Ray meet up?
actually, just on here, on
really?
on all the channels and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Ray's a good guy, man. Good dude.
Yeah, he actually called me this morning. He's heading fishing on some kind of, I don't really know, some kind of just a slow moving boat or something. I forgot what he said, but he's already on a boat this morning. So
Right on.
Captain Ray. It's fun. Yeah. But, oh
Get
goodness.
any flying in, Ron?
We flew yesterday. It's been a crazy week. Crazy.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about drone flying.
Oh, drone flying.
Yeah.
You know, I brought my drone up. I went over into Montana on Sunday because I was off for 24 hours, and I went into the state park, and the wind started to pick up a little bit too much, and they were gusting over 40, and I'm like, okay, I was having a hard time, and like if I lose the drone out there, some of that rugged terrain, I'm like, I'm not getting it back. There's no way I'm getting out there.
Yeah.
So I gave it up. But I got all my stuff.
You got some pictures with your camera?
Yeah, they're on the drone still. It's called was it Makashika State Park? Yeah, look at it. It's actually pretty cool. It's outside of Glendive, Montana.
Now, I know you guys can't fly in national parks. What about state parks? Can you fly there?
Every state is different.
Okay.
You know, like the other day I went out, you know, I looked through the state park website and the state website. No, and it clearly stated these are the rules of do's and don'ts, and there was nothing mentioned about drones.
There you go.
Okay.
And I actually had I don't know whether he was a park ranger, but he worked there, and he approached me the other day, and I'm like, oh God, here it goes. But he come up, you get some nice pictures, and I'm like, yeah, I am. You know, he was pretty cool. Yeah.
Dave, how you doing this morning?
I'm doing good, Johnny. How are you?
Everything's good. Back at work, back to normal, you know, already second day, ready for another vacation.
Yeah, I hear you.
I hate this work gets in the way of all the fun.
I'm retired, so I don't really miss all that work and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I'm still do real estate, and I don't know. I run a little cemetery over here, so I kind of got like a little part-time job, and real estate's been
Yeah.
so. But I don't know. I'm thinking very seriously of taking my social here pretty soon, and you know, still do a little real estate on the side and do my little part-time job, and just ride my motorcycle and fly my drone, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I just ordered a skin for my Mavic 2. I was watching. Matter of fact, I just got on talking to Matt North from Australia. He and I call each other at like 3:30, 4 o'clock it's 3:34 in the morning here, but it's like 10, 11 o'clock. He's just getting off work, you know, and we'll call and talk. But I was complimenting on that one video he did with what's his name, Osborne Andy. Yeah, his friend of his from Australia. But
Okay.
I'll tell you what, that drone was a distance out, and even in the video, I could see it plain as day. He got a bright orange skin for it.
Right on.
They are definitely hard to see after you look back at your screen and look back up.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
Sure.
And,
Technically, you're illegal. That's an illegal flight at that time, you know.
How much does skin cost?
they're about $22, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. It is from gosh.
I know Paul Hodges gets his from a Decal Girl.
Yeah.
Sticker girl or something.
Decal girl.
Decal.
Decal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I run a little strobe even during the daytime, and that really extends line of sight. Makes a huge difference.
What brand is yours, Hugh?
Mine's the Firehouse.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, they're about
Now,
$30 US, something like that.
compared to the Lume Cube, I heard the firehouses are much more vibrant.
I have nothing to compare it to. I only know that it's certified for the FAA.
Okay.
I think it has to be visible at 3 nautical miles or something like that. So
Yeah.
apparently,
You can see it. You can see it pretty good.
oh, even in the daylight, absolutely.
Really? Because I did ask Ron Brown about. Ron did a Lume Cube, and he said you really can't see it as you know, like you would think.
You can see the firehouse.
And
That's what I heard. Yeah, the firehouses are much more.
Yeah.
Just
Very
like obnoxious almost. Yeah.
Up close, it blinds you.
Really.
Oh yeah, you'll have flashing in your eyes if you look at it.
Now, did you get one or two, or just like a?
I just got one because I know you guys have to maintain orientation with line of sight.
Right.
We don't in Canada. The wording's different in the law. So all I have to do is be able to see a flashing light in the sky to know that's my drone. You guys need to know orientation, right?
Right.
So where do you place it? You?
I place it on the bottom of the drone. I use a little stick of Velcro.
Mhm.
Yep.
In lower, say you're flying Hugh around. Well, let me ask you this. I guess it wouldn't even matter. for as strong as it is. But let's say you're flying in near dusk or towards evening. Does that light interfere with your video at all?
I don't know. I've never flown in the dark, to be honest. Because I have the Mavic Air, it's not great in low light conditions, so I typically don't fly unless it's daylight.
Right. But I'm saying like around sunset or something. I'm just wondering.
It doesn't seem to bother it.
Well,
No.
I wouldn't think it'd bother from the bottom, would you, Ron?
That's what I'm not sure. You know, if that strobe is strong enough where you're going to see that
Yeah.
in your video footage. You
I've
know.
never seen it. And I've done some, like not sunrise per se, but a little later morning sort of thing when it's kind of a little bit dusky. It doesn't seem to bother it.
Russell says Ulanzi is a good one also.
Yeah, I got one of them, Ulanzi.
How do you like it, Paul?
Yeah, I like it, but I've only flown it once at night, right? So,
Right.
But the nice thing is you guys can get red, green, and white. That way you know where, you're the orientation of your drone.
Right. You know, it's funny, and I have a funny feeling it's due to the metal building, but I just, for kicks and giggles, I took my Mavic 2 out into the hangar, fired it up, and brought it up to a hover. It flies. And I'm sitting in the middle of an airport.
Sure.
So I'm assuming the metal building is blocking out the geofencing. That's the only thing I can guess.
Right.
Yeah. But I'm 100 yards from the runway.
I think it also depends on the size of the airport. Some of them are like cautionary and they're not actually fenced off. Like you can still take off.
Well, here's the thing. About 2 years ago, I had my Phantom 4 up here when we were in a different building, and it wasn't as much metal as there is here. And this building here is new. It's only about 1.5 years old. But yeah, it wouldn't even let me fire up the props. Big red warning sign come up. It says you're in a restricted, area. Blah blah blah. Yeah. But it flew. I just brought it up to a couple foot hover. I'm not going to hover around in the hangar with the aircraft, but
That would have been cool. Do an orbit around the aircraft in the hangar.
Yeah.
That'd be a good video.
I just worry about it was an
I'm gonna hop off. Got to get to work here. We got a little meeting at 9 this morning. So
Okay. Thanks for
Good
being
talk.
here.
y'all have a great day.
You too.
See you later, Johnny.
Yeah. So you're off for how many days after today there?
I have 9 days off starting tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
My friend that I've been kind of looking after and taking care of, his daughters are there now, but he's getting a little stronger each day. He got some news that, and I don't know, I tried to talk to him the other day. I'm sure it's a change of life. He's going to be on oxygen probably the rest of his life. And that's, when you're an active guy, you like to hunt and take off and go. And, that's what he did. And I feel so bad for him because I finally convinced him to leave California. He come out here to Wyoming, and even his first couple months here, I remember him saying, "Ron, you cost me a lot of money," but he goes, "I'm so glad I'm here." He bought the house and he's done all the hunts, but and I've taken him out. Like when I was guiding, he bought the house 3 miles from where I guide and taking him out scouting. And he goes, "This is what I love to do." But I'm going to go over Friday to visit, and I'm a little jealous. I'm sure it won't happen again, but if you find a dead deer in Wyoming, especially it's fresh, if you got an hour, hang out, because you are going to see eagles. He had 5 Goldens, 2 bald eagles at the same time. All on that deer. Yeah, those Goldens are big. They're big. And we get the Alaskan bald eagles that migrate down here in the winter.
Okay.
And yeah, they're you can tell them because they're bigger. But those Goldens though, can you imagine 7 eagles? 5
They're
Goldens, 2 bald eagles.
huge.
Yeah. But
I've only seen one in real life, That
Really?
golden eagle was standing straight up by the side of the road eating on an antelope out in Utah.
Hmm.
We were going down a dirt road. He didn't even flinch. He was on the shoulder. He
Yeah.
just stood his ground.
Uh-huh.
We were nothing to him.
Yeah, I saw one on the way to work last Monday, but tried to keep my distance. I brought the wrong camera. I was so mad, but I tried to sneak up enough to get a good shot. And, sure enough, he turned around, saw me, and gone.
Yeah.
So
Russell just said he tested the Ulanzi and the Firehouse. The Firehouse is much brighter.
really, if you don't mind me asking, what would you pay?
I
For-
think it was about $30 US is what they cost.
Really?
My train says they're on sale now. Right now, $109 US for 4.
There you go, $25 a pop, basically.
Wow. I don't think I'd really want 4. One, I guess.
Well, the only reason you might want multiples is because you'd want to maintain orientation, have red,
Right.
green, and white. You know what I mean?
I'm just wondering, like, if you put one, like a green one in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, that way there, you know,
Just
that's
put
the
a
one.
link in the chat there.
Yeah, I'd like to get something like that, and that skin, I think, would be good.
My Inspire 1 and my Phantoms, they got red lights in the front and green in the back on
Yeah.
the arms.
Right. Do you fly your Inspire much, Paul?
Oh, I fly it more than I do the Phantoms right now.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Swear I saw somebody outside my window.
Uh-oh. That's creepy.
Yeah, it is.
One of them's on sale for $35. It's a strobe spotlight 1000 lumen. $35. That's 40 something dollars, $48 in Canadian.
Yeah.
There's the one I have, is this one here that says FAA 107 compliant.
Thanks for the link there, Night Train.
So $32.99.
And then that looks like it's charged by USB, or
Yep, little micro USB port.
and how long do they last?
I don't know, a lot longer than any flight, that's for sure.
Really?
I charge it up every time I go for a flight and I never have a problem.
Right.
It probably goes for hours and I'm only flying for maybe 30 minutes, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wake up, Paul. Morning stretch.
I don't know, Paul there, I don't know where he disappeared. He can't get things booted back up or something.
Uh-oh.
He's probably booted up, but he's probably fixing his cam still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a little earlier. Yeah, he was having trouble with his cameras or something. A friend of mine has those one of those doorbell cameras, and it comes in a set of 3, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she said the one at the doorbell, though, you can connect it with your phone. And she's here right now. She's here taking care of my friend. That's his daughter. But somebody in Utah stepped up on her front porch, and she said, "Hey, can I help you?"
Yeah,
Guy
you
standing
talk
around
to him.
Yeah, oh, yeah. She talked right to him. She said, "What can I do for you?" He's looking around. He couldn't. He didn't realize, it was right there in the doorbell. Yeah.
Yep. Those are handy.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Jackson? Yeah, I have these little Blink security cameras on all my doors.
Right.
Hey,
And
Tim
it's supposed to
Jackson.
have
Good morning.
It's supposed to have an audio capability, like you're able to press a button and talk to the person that it sees. Mine
Yeah.
doesn't seem to work very well because I tried to talk to my wife the other day and she couldn't hear me.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah. We don't have too much of that problem where I live, as far as theft or whatever. But then again, I say that I'm a little ticked off. I dropped off a gift to my boss the other day, and I text. It was Christmas Day, and I didn't want to interrupt his family and gathering and whatnot. And I just went by his house and I said, "Hey, I'm at the end of your driveway. I'm putting something in your mailbox for you." And he said he'd come out an hour later. Was gone.
Oh, fuck.
I'm like,
Oh,
you know. So I called. What it was a gift card for one of their favorite restaurants, and
oh,
I called the restaurant and asked the manager. I said, "Hey," and they can tell which card, was purchased from where and for who. So if they try to use, if someone did steal it and they try to use it,
yep,
they'll nail him.
good.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, that's just a shame people do that,
Yeah.
But it's a common thing around Christmas,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's Paul Hodges call them? Porch pirates?
Yeah, porch pirates.
Yep. Well, it's funny. I saw one of those porch pirate videos, and a delivery guy came. He dropped off a box, took a picture, which is like evidence that he dropped it off, so that there's
Yeah.
record. Went to his car, walked right back, and took the parcel. The same guy.
Ah.
Yeah, but he was on video and he didn't know, right? So stupid.
I was watching one there that this lady got out of the car, come up to the porch, grabbed the thing like that, but it was icy. She slipped and broke her leg.
Ah,
That's
Oh,
karma.
yeah.
Karma's a bitch.
Yeah.
So there's another thing they do now. They put glitter bombs. Some people are
Oh yeah.
building these
Yeah.
glitter bombs or
Yeah.
other trackers or whatever, so that when the criminal opens up the box, it explodes with glitter or glue or whatever to dye.
Yeah, there was some guy who was like a NASA scientist or something.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
thing exploded in that dude's car.
awesome, awesome.
Uh,
So deserved, right? So deserved.
I saw a video not long ago. A guy was actually in his house. Didn't know he had a delivery, but some dude come up and, come up to steal the package, and the guy gets the system alerted him, and he's like, "Huh." So he released his two pit bulls out of the back door,
oh,
and they come up around the front, and the guy's turning around, and it showed it on the video. The guy's turning around, stealing the package, going, "Oh shit."
Oh my God.
Yep. I believe they call that karma.
Little old fashioned karma coming around.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Boomerang.
That's what Willie Nelson said.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just tell people, hey, I'll shoot you, and I have a really great alibi and two friends with backhoes. So, and I do have two friends with backhoes. Out here in South Dakota. We didn't have like, when all those riots were going on earlier this year, or last year rather, we didn't see much of hardly any of that in South Dakota and Wyoming, because I think they figured the vast majority of the population carry. And
Yeah.
you don't, I even had a problem. My boss's son-in-law, his son-in-law's father, we have hunting rights on his property. I've never met the man. I know where the property's at, and he's never met me, but this is how they are in Wyoming. I was with one of my hunters. I went up on the property, went through the fence. I'm halfway up through the pasture, and this pickup come up behind me, honking the horn, dust flying. I'm like, who in the world is this? And I stopped. I'm like, this person wants to talk to me, whoever they are. And he come flying up, and man, he got out of his truck and he started reaching for his side. I'm like, holy crap, So it turns out it was the owner.
Oh,
All he said was, I saw a vehicle I didn't recognize, out of state plates. I want to know who you are and what you're doing on my property.
okay.
But then when he come up to the side of my truck and he saw the magnetic sign, that said that I'm with the outfitter, then he calmed down and realized, okay, but he said, who are you? And I introduced myself and said, please remember me and my truck, and so we don't have this occur.
oh shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, we don't get much of that in Canada.
No.
Very, just different gun culture up here.
Yeah, what is your, is it pretty strict up there?
Oh, yeah, you wouldn't even believe it. Oh, a handgun here, you got to have what they call an AT&T. It's an authorization to transport your gun from here to a gun range, and from the gun range back to your house. Don't stop any place in between.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah, the only reason you can have a handgun is if you belong to a shooting area, like
Yeah.
a sports area. You
Like gun
cannot.
club?
Yeah, it's the only way you can do it.
But up here we can hunt. Like there's no problem taking rifles or shotguns.
Yeah.
That all that's fine. It's just handguns are really restricted. Well, and
Really?
automatic weapons, stuff like that. We can't have them down here.
Oh yeah, they're really restricted. I have a restricted license. I can have a handgun, but why?
Yeah, there's kind of no point. And in Canada, if you shoot a person inside your house with a handgun, you're going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
If somebody breaks in and you shoot them, you better kill them because
Yeah,
They
make
have
it
the
Probably
castle
one-
law here.
Yeah. And another thing, like I hunt, okay, you can't use anything over what is it, 223 or something? I forget what it is, or 243 here for rifles in this area. But I live in a place called Elgin County, and for hunting, like deer, you can only use bow or black powder. There's no shotgun, no nothing.
really, that's weird.
Yep, it's what they call a heritage county. So yeah.
We don't
They
have.
have- When I was in Pennsylvania, there were certain areas that were shotgun or muzzle loader only. Yeah.
Well, if you go to the next county, Chatham, Kent, you can get into shotgun, or go north of London, you can get into shotgun like slug and stuff. But in this county here, no, it's either black powder or bow and arrow.
Yeah. But it's just amazing the differences in the areas, the states. My boss, that I work for at the outfitter, he's constantly got a pistol on his side, and he said he forgets all the time. Like he'll go into town to run his daily errands, forgets walking into a post office or into a bank, and if he has it, because it's almost like putting shoes on. It feels normal, and nobody says anything. Even though it's illegal to go into a post office or a bank with a gun.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah. I think public library, banks, post office, school, obviously.
Yeah.
But there's open or concealed. Yeah.
Interesting.
And they just changed it in South Dakota, the same as Wyoming now, about a year or two ago. As long as I'm within the state, I can conceal. I don't have to have a permit.
Okay.
But if I would go over to Wyoming, then I would be illegal concealing. And sometimes I forget. I get over there, I'm like, oh crap. I've got it under my jacket and in my side.
Morning, Nunya.
Pardon me?
I just said morning, Nunya.
Yeah, it's pretty normal. Guns are pretty. It's a gun. I live in a gun-friendly, drone-friendly state. And I'm thankful for that.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the only thing that was worrying me. And again, I don't know what that final ruling is going to be on the drone ID thing. If you have to have, the capability of transmitting out, I just wondered. 50% of the places I fly, I don't have any kind of cell signal.
Well, you don't need it. So
You're not going to need it. All you need is a transponder.
Right.
It's just going to be chirping out, Wi-Fi or whatever with your details, and only somebody in proximity can receive that information.
Okay.
Only somebody close to you. So it's really going to be a non-issue, I think.
yeah.
You'll
What-
put like something like that little firehouse LED, you'll put a little transponder on your drone if it's retrofitted and go fly. And the new ones are going to probably come pre-built with them, right?
Hey, David.
Right.
Hi, Roger,
Oh.
Good morning,
Dave,
David.
Paul,
Hey,
Hugh,
Dave.
Rob,
Morning, David.
Tim, Joel, Nonya, Neil.
Yeah, it's only going to be like, as far as your drone can fly, I think, as far as broadcasting, I mean, it might be only go 2 or 3 miles out from where you're actually located, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Because you're supposed to fly the line of sight, so there's no reason for it to be, blasting out 10, 20 miles away.
And the public is not going to have access to your personal information. All they're going to know is that it's a drone, it's at this altitude, it's at this speed,
IRC
and maybe an
flight,
identifier. That's it. That's the public information that'll be broadcast. And only the FAA or authorities will have access to the correlating data for your name and address and all that stuff. So
RC
Well-
Thunderversions, how you doing? He says, I always thought Ron was a badass.
Well, when I was
super-
leaving the stream, as it were, to come into the Zoom meeting, I was going to enter like this with my hands up, but the subject changed obviously while I was coming in.
Night Train says it's 2 years in the making.
I remember when they first started, what was that, 6 months ago, when they first started that whole proposal, that's what everybody was worried about. Like anybody and their brother could tell who you are, where you are, and that was a severe invasion of privacy.
yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of people. I personally have not had an opportunity to read. I've got it downloaded. I just haven't had a chance to read it. But there's a lot of, I just been going by what I'm hearing all you guys saying and, from a couple of different channels and listening, but it doesn't sound like it's really going to be too bad,
I don't think so. But people are still upset about it because they don't want to give in to anything, I don't know.
Well, for right now, it's going to affect all the people that fly beyond the line of sight, right?
Yeah, but nobody's going to know.
Yeah. Well, if they pick the
unless you
drone
put
up someplace
FAA
else and know you're over here, I don't know.
It's going to be the same, like anybody that flies beyond line of sight right now, you have to get caught doing it. And you're not going to get caught with a transponder doing it.
Yeah.
It's very unlikely, unless you're flying in someplace like New York City where there's probably going to be, authorities that can monitor you or something in a small area like that.
But unless it's actually a problem and not a perceived problem by the public, unless the authorities see it as a problem, they're not going to be looking for us anyway, or for you, because
Exactly.
we don't have that system just yet.
I have neighbors that are close and they might call, but I doubt that they would call the police. They haven't so far.
Yeah. Like of all the time I've been flying doing real estate, I really haven't run into any problem, never run into cops even or nothing. Matter of fact, that not the last protest, but the one before that, when I was along the railway tracks, I had a cop standing beside me while I was flying. Didn't ask for anything, license. He was kind of listening. I think he's more interested in the drone, just what it was doing. And all I did went straight up, hovered like that. Then when the protest was over, I went straight back down. Like it wasn't like flying over people and all that crap,
Yeah. I've only ever had two
Exactly.
problems.
Yeah.
I had a guy once that said I was invading his privacy. It was in one of the parks in town, and he really come up and laid into me and said, invading my privacy. And I'm like, you know what? I shouldn't have, but I kind of lost my cool. But I told him, I said, you know what? I'm a guy in my 50s. That's something a 16-year-old would do. I'm out here enjoying my hobby. And I said, you're starting to piss me off by accusing me of this. And I said, quite frankly, I don't want you in my footage, you or anybody else. So get out of the way. I'm not invading your privacy.
Roger had an encounter recently too.
Yeah, we got Karen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was a Karen.
What's worse, the government of Karens?
Well, if you're on social media, the Karens probably have more influence.
Yeah. Lucky, because lucky we were on a lockdown because I was out of my town, and I would have said call the cops, call the transport company, whatever you want. But seeing I was out of my town, I didn't want to get $1,500 ticket either. So, I had to shut my mouth.
Well, there's a program on YouTube called Red Wheel. and it says, "Hey, lady, I don't work here." It's
Uh,
or pro revenge one's another one. It's funnier than hell. It's all about Karens.
I guess that's like the new curse word, calling you a Karen. What?
Yeah, well, I'm waiting for this lockdown to finish with there, and we're gonna pick up a couple of guys. We're gonna go and fly the same place. I'm waiting
Yeah.
for them to come back,
Get about
Yeah,
30
that's
drones.
and we're gonna have fun.
Now,
So
what,
she's
what kind of a
got
lockdown?
to fly me
What,
over as well.
what are restrictions on you, Roger?
Well, she said I was flying on her property, but which I was not. I was taken off of government property on the side of the road.
Public face, yeah.
Yeah, and she said it was her property. I says, sorry, no. Then she's saying I was flying on her property. I wasn't flying on it. I was flying in the air over it. And she's, oh, I'm protecting my cows. There's not even a bloody cow in the yard. You know what I mean? In the field. There wasn't one cow at all. And I flew over the bridge. I flew on the other side of the bridge, came back and everything. And she was trying to say I was flying just on her property. My God.
Wow. See, people think they own the air above the
Yeah,
ground, right?
yeah.
So,
Actually, on the
Yeah.
subject of cows, Roger, there was one cow.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Cow's name was Karen.
yeah, we were talking like I was parked on one side of the road, she was parked on the other side. I didn't want to go up to her. I didn't want to get too close to her. Then she started asking me where do I live and all that. It's not important where I live. This is my hobby. This is what I do, and I got my license and everything. So, oh, you're not allowed flying here. Oh, okay, goodbye. I was just about ready to take off. Me and Kim were in the car. We're just starting to take off. She flagged me down and stopped me. Were you flying the drones? Yeah. So.
Yeah. I had a young, he was, I don't know, late 20s. I was out, I don't think I was, I don't know, not even 1,000 feet out. Just, I sometimes go out and just practice maneuvers.
Yep.
Like pick a subject and try and do a cinematic move around there. So when I am out in areas that I want to film, I'm good on the controls. But I had a young kid, I'm about 50 yards from the intersection, and there's an apartment complex about 800 to 1,000 yards behind me. I never went behind my house, but he apparently saw the drone, came out, and this guy wanted to throw down. He pulled up the intersection, stopped, and I guess he looked around and saw me standing in my driveway. He threw the vehicle in reverse, come flying up in front of my driveway, got out, slammed his door, ripped his jacket off and threw it on the ground. I'm like, oh, are you serious? And I just looked at him real calm. I said, can I help you? He goes, you flying that mother, blah, blah, blah drone?
Yeah.
And I said, give me 1 second. I'll be right with you. And all I wanted to do was land it. And then actually my hand caught it, walked that and the controller over to the porch swing. And then I got up and got into his face and I said, what the heck is your problem? And it started off kind of heated, but I felt that I educated him at that point. And I told him the same thing. I said, dude, he said I was spying in his windows. And and I told him, I said, number one, I'm friends with the chief of police. I helped him draw up the drone laws here in our little community. And I said, and furthermore, if you want to look really stupid, you want to take this to court, let's go. I said, because the drone has data in there that shows exactly where I fly. And we'll take that data to court and it'll show that I'm about 800 to 1,000 yards from your apartment. I said, you want to look really stupid? Go for it. I'll go. Come on. I said, or you can change your attitude, calm down. I will sit and talk with you. And I said, if you're real nice, hell, I'll let you fly it. I told him. He turned around, walked away. Yeah. But he was working his way up the Karen list,
Oh, yeah.
So many people use that excuse. I think they use that like, oh, you're invading my privacy.
Yeah.
And I think if a lot more people would be able to see your screen, like, really, that's a window? And is that a person there or not? If they would physically see, what little you can see, you know,
Oh, yeah.
from even 200 feet up or something, you know.
Like 200 feet up, you can't even see exactly who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
see it, yeah.
And the other problem I see a lot out here, you know, just because we've got a bunch of cowboy rednecks, is, you know, these ranchers say, yeah, I see a drone over my property, I'll shoot it down. And I had many discussions that don't get caught doing it, you know, because you're the one that's going to be in trouble. You know, they don't realize it. So I try to help educate people and tell them, I understand your thoughts. Hey, I'm above your property or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you shoot it down, that's going to cause you a lot of problems. Yeah, they don't realize that. But
And you get a new drone out of it.
yeah.
Tim Jackson says, RL Photography, Ron, those are the kind of guys that you hand them condoms so they hopefully don't reproduce.
Oh, geez, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, cut down the gene pool.
There should be a mandatory sterilization for idiots.
Yeah. But you know, guys, seriously, 90% of the people that approach me, I don't know what your experiences are, but they want to know, how much did it cost and how high, how fast, you know, can I see your screen? You know, that's what I find 90% of the people, you know, and I do my best to follow the rules. If I'm around, I come into a park or something and I tell people, hey, I'm going to fly my drone. Is everybody okay? And, you know, I've been out on vacations, and I remember the one day I was on the Big Island of Hawaii and flew out to this big waterfall, and I had a crowd of people there, and I asked, every single one of them said, cool. And they all gathered around me
Oh, yeah.
and,
Yeah.
and watched my screen.
I was down flying Port Stanley, about 4 or 5 days ago. Had a couple old couples come over to me, and I said, you know, I'd turn the screen to them, let them look. Hey, they're going just amazed. Isn't that technology out wonderful? And yeah, good one there, Andrew.
Yeah, I take the no people approach. So I fly only where there's no people. If there's somebody standing around, I move on and find another spot.
Yeah.
Wonder what would happen if you flew your drone naked? Would people try to talk you in and ask you questions?
Only you,
let us know how
Tim.
that works out for you, buddy.
Hey, Goldfish, how you doing this morning?
Good morning. How are you
Hey.
doing?
Hey, Stella.
Goldfish, Stella.
How are you all doing?
Hey, we're doing
Pretty
good.
good.
That's
Your
good.
video was a big hit yesterday. I saw how many views you had.
Yeah, it went pretty good. I'm pretty happy. Thank you.
Yeah.
Just keep it up.
It's pretty
Tim,
cool.
I've got to ask you a question. Have you tried?
Have I what?
I'm saying to Tim Jackson in the chat. I'm asking
Oh,
him,
it's him if he's ever flown naked before.
Oh. Oh, geez.
Tim would
What a
do-
topic.
Tim must be feeling a little better today.
That's funny.
hi, Washington County News.
Hey, Marshall.
What's up, Washington County?
Hi, Washington County and Tim Jackson.
How you doing, Goldfish? You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. Got a good night's sleep. And like you say, I
Good.
looked at my video today. I'm like, wow, it's still climbing. Pretty cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't look today, but I looked late last night. It was like way over 100 views and 92 comments. And
Yeah, it surprised me, but it's pretty cool. Yeah.
you're a hit.
Yes, very nice.
Oh, got another sign to do.
Okay.
Oh, just another removal.
Yeah, here's that waterfall in Maui where I was at.
I seen that with Sam try to come in there.
As I say, where everybody was standing around me.
Oh, wow.
That was like a 750-foot waterfall. Yeah,
Wow.
it was beautiful there. But I said everybody was cool, and yeah,
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Hawaii is a great place to fly, man. Oh, man.
Something I've done too a couple times now is something I want to see. There was a big grain elevator, and the company, that owned it. I went into the office and said, I like to do this grain elevator with my drone, explain everything to them. As you want, if you let me do it, I'll give you a copy of it, which and then, oh yeah, that'd be cool. So
I want to know how, on that same thought about getting permission. I think it was on Ken Heron's show the one night. He did this guy, these two guys that do FPV, and they got permission to fly inside this Mercedes-Benz museum.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Millions and millions of dollars of cars. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
I would be too nervous to fly in there.
No way.
Well, he was flying right through the car, the windows down.
Yeah.
Just.
Hey, Nanya, which drone do you have again? I forgot which one you got. Nanya says, I think I'm going to try a pre-programmed Google Map flight today and hope it returns. Can't remember which drone you got, Nanya.
I hope your day gets better, Tim.
Yesterday to DJI. Out of the box, it was didn't work at all.
Oh, it didn't work at all?
No.
Oh.
I'll be right back. I'm just going to grab some breakfast.
Okay. All right, so
7:30. I got to get ready for shift change myself.
Yeah.
So, Roger, thank you for having me on.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Good seeing all you guys.
Yeah.
See you later, Ron.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get the shot.
Paul's having problems with his computer, so.
Uh-oh. Well, take care, Ron. Have a good day.
Yeah, it was. I never got to meet you before. Where are you from? You in Canada as well?
No, I'm in northern United States.
Oh, we got the echo again.
Echo.
Is that better?
I'll
there,
find out.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Andrew causing all the headaches.
That's Andrew causing all the headaches. Yes.
Good morning, Andrew.
Oh, Zoom.
Well, guys,
Good morning.
great day. And catch up to you all soon.
Yeah,
Sorry,
nice
I
to
missed you,
meet
Ron,
you,
but
and
I
you
hope
take
you have a
care.
good day.
Yeah, you guys too, and be safe.
Okay.
And we will see you soon.
All right, bye.
See, Ron, I
Bye.
can't see
Bye,
anything.
Ron.
Bye now.
And hi, Ann.
Andrew.
How
Drew?
are you? Go Fish.
Doing good. I don't know if you heard. I put my first video out finally.
I just heard them talking about just before I came on, and I guess you did pretty good in views, I heard.
Yeah, it turned out pretty good.
Well done. Congratulations. I'm definitely going to have to check that out. Oh, I'm just on for a few minutes this morning. It's another crazy day, but it's good to see you all. David, Hugh, well, Hugh is here in spirit. Paul Hodges, Dave Ennis, of course, Roger.
Since Ron said he was leaving, I haven't been able to see a thing. My screen blanked out, but I could hear everything. It's just come back on.
Oh, weird.
I don't know what's going on.
That's strange.
Oh, guess who's coming back on?
Oh, is Paul?
Yeah. Well, we'll see if it's working. I see fun FYI, the lady's voice is way louder than anyone else's.
Sean from Geeksvana just put up a new video. Police come confront drone flyer, but who's at fault?
I know, Tim. The echo wasn't long enough for me to play around with it.
Yeah, it's going to that by default now for some friggin' reason in the top left. You can turn
Okay.
on original sound. They give you the option. and it defaults to the one that's giving you guys the echo. I think it's coming back through my mixer. That's what's happened. It's recirculating.
Oh. Hadrian's hat looked like he's having trouble coming in this morning.
Hey, Nunya, how are you? Good morning to you, and Welsh Rob as well. Good afternoon to you.
Hey, what's up? Hey, Nunya.
Hey, Welsh Rob, he's in the house. Oh, Paul's back.
Welsh Rob, good morning.
Hi, Paul.
Hey, Stella!
Yes, Stella's here.
So did you get your cameras fixed up, Paul?
I had to restart the router 3 times, reboot my computers, and they seem to be working again.
They're working? Okay. Joan Fox, if I'm Ireland, having problems coming in this morning for some reason.
Well, I noticed too that the video from the feed on the river has blacked out a couple of times too. So
Well, I was watching it. It was kind of jerky.
Yep.
A little bit. Yeah.
So it might be an internet thing here. I don't know. So Stella, have you, that was really a very, very nice video you did.
Oh, thank you so much. That was fun.
Yeah, and I like your idea about doing one a week, you know?
Yeah, I figure that way there's more, but not overwhelming it anyways. So
And the
yeah.
other thing, you got such a fantastic voice, you might want to do a little voiceover and to explain what you're looking at.
That's what somebody had suggested to me, and I might have to do that. Yeah. Yep. Maybe a future one I'll do that
Yeah,
on.
you don't have a grating voice like I do. And you can,
You don't have a terrible voice. What are you talking about?
it's high.
Yeah.
It should be
And just saying hi to everyone.
Should be lower, but no, it is what it is.
Yeah, Paul, Nunya saying hi to everyone.
Hey, Nunya,
Welsh Rob.
Tim Jackson, I see. Of course, I knew as soon as Stella showed up, Tim was like, boom, boom. And I also saw Andrew asked him, and he didn't quite answer the question about the kangaroo virus.
A kangaroo virus.
He just kind of laughed at it, He didn't really say, because you asked if he tested positive for it, and he just kind of skirted right by that.
If he's first day, I didn't know first day sober, so we're gonna let him just go and concentrate on that. I didn't know that, so we're gonna cheer him on from the sidelines.
Yep.
Hey, Paul, do you use BlueStacks?
Yes.
I'm having problems with BlueStacks.
Are you?
Yeah. Can't get it open.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
maybe that's part of the problem.
The BlueStacks open, but it won't. I come up with a black screen.
Remember,
did you get all the updates?
yeah, but this more with BlueStacks. The problem is it's an operating system on top of an operating system. It's an emulator. And I had the same trouble. I had to switch to the MSI app player. It's made by BlueStacks, but it was made for MSI computers, but it works on anything. I had the exact same issue to the point I had to switch over to that. It works good, but it's very quirky because it's layered on top of another layer for like in layman's terms.
Yeah.
So try installing it reinstalling it once or twice.
Okay, I got it now, I think.
Yeah.
See, the Wise app doesn't play on
Windows,
but it plays on Apple. So I have a Air 2 over here, kind of a monitor. But when I try to share it here, it seems to be quirky, just like you said, Andrew.
It's notorious for it. I mean, those things are like that. The old expression, you get what you pay for. And I mean, there's a lot of technology to make an emulator. When you think of it, there's a lot going on. You're basically running another operating system on top.
Right.
So, when it's working good. When it gets quirky, it can be quite a mess by times.
Hey, Mason, how you doing?
Hi, Mason.
Hey, Mason.
I see Rob and Tim are talking about my voice right now. Like I could fill my whole house with it. Okay.
So I programmed it cool, like unexpected. It's
For
gonna go 2 miles today. I did 1.2 yesterday. Oh, nice, Nunya.
For 2020, $20.21, 2021. Stella will make a recording for you to put on your cell phone.
I didn't know this till now.
Yeah. Just send
Paul has this
2021
effect.
to Go Fish office, and you get your first 15 words free. After that, it's $5 a word.
Personalized
Jen.
messages.
Hi, how are you? You can see me
Oh.
now. Huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
having major
hello.
problems.
Yeah, I was messing around with all my setup using OBS and different things and running my audio through the Adobe, what you call it, Audition.
Stella, have you met Hadrian before?
I don't know.
Yeah, Hadrian is also known as Drone Fox Ireland.
Okay.
He goes on little donders around there with his
That's my little fox ears.
German with his German Shepherd, and he now you've still got your daughter's camera. Gimbal?
I do, because her iPhone is there's a problem with her new iPhone, has to go back, so she's not looking for it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So
There you go.
He walked with that yesterday. Hadrian was so much better.
They make a big difference.
So Paul is going to send me a new one as a present.
Oh, Tim Jackson has already signed up there.
See
I
how he
see
changes
that.
the subjects, how quickly he moves on. Yeah.
Good one, Tim.
He's
Good
going
one.
mad telling me how good it is. And then when I say, well, buy me one, he goes, oh, I'm out of here. I'm gone.
I'll send you a recording, Tim Jackson.
I don't know if that's the recording he was looking for.
Dave Ennis reads 50 Shades of Grey.
And good morning, Kim.
With no clothes.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
There you go.
creepy moment. Creepy moment.
Yeah, where's that sign,
Yeah.
Andrew? Where's that sign we need?
Falling behind this morning. There was alarms outside. It was the first. They're getting ready to start towing vehicles, so that's why I paused for a second, make sure I'm not in the way.
Oh,
They're going to do the snow removal on the other side of the street. They go all on because it's timed here. So now today on the other side of the street is 10 to 4. You're not allowed to park there.
Okay.
So everybody's got to be moved by 10, and they have these tow trucks with a siren on them. And if you don't move your car, they just latch on the front and drag it about 6 blocks over.
oh wow.
They give you a $200 ticket. So
That-
you definitely don't want to be caught there.
That does not sound very nice. No.
Well, they got no other choice. People should watch the signs. They got to clean the street. It's a big production when they clean it, and they need the room, so
Mm-hmm.
that's I get where they're coming from. It was dealing with years of frustration. Oh my God, they're competing now. The two of them are super chatting.
Hey, Walsh Rob. I'm in also. There you go.
Oh, there you go. There's that sign.
Paul got it. There you go.
I got to help Andrew out once in a while.
Yeah.
Hi, Mr. Crowley.
Hey, Mr. Crawley, how you doing?
Hey, Mr. Crawley. Good morning.
Be back.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, Stroud, just how many people I want to show myself to.
There are some things in life that are better left to the imagination.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Moving
one.
Oh, funny.
My mother-in-law used to say, you're better off letting people think you're mad than opening up your mouth and showing them that you're right.
That's a good one. Yep.
So now I can watch the chat and talk to you guys at the same time.
That's true.
It's called multitasking.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I think I should call my wife in and say, look, I'm multitasking.
Yeah, there you go.
Badly.
Oh.
That part she'll believe. The other, yeah.
But I always say multitasking is watching rugby and drinking beer. That's two things.
Multitasking, yeah, works for me.
True. It's still multitasking.
Yep. I've seen Andrew, shaking his head in one direction and saying the opposite thing often.
Mr. Crawley.
That's definitely multitasking, isn't it?
Where's
It
the voice
is. It
coming
is.
from?
Honestly, it is.
Office.
I absolutely agree with you.
You don't remember Benny Hill? Benny Hill used to have Benny Hill had a skit, and he used to say, "I was walking through the woods and I ran into an Irish wolfhound, and I knew it was an Irish wolfhound because it was walking backwards and wagging its head."
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
well,
we had
Benny Hill
we,
is dead now. Okay.
Oh no, say it ain't so,
We-
Joe.
we had an
You know
Irish
he
wolfhound.
died surrounded in money because he wouldn't spend anything.
No.
He literally died with suitcases of money around him.
Yep.
And on his own in a little 2-bedroom flat.
No, he bought a house at the end. The last 3 or 4 years he had a house, but there was 7 bedrooms, and he closed 6 of them and lived in the last one.
Okay, okay, yeah.
But you're right. Most of his life was in a tiny flat,
Wow.
and he finally bought the house. Yep.
Yeah. So
I'll
he was a
bring it
miserable
back.
kid.
It was an unbelievable life to live. Like, it was painfully shy and crippling shy, really.
Yeah.
Yep. Sad. Yes.
That'll be the last time he makes a joke about Irish people.
I couldn't pass it up when you said that.
Yes.
It popped right in my head right away.
Don't worry, Andrew. I know where you live.
We got Father Tim.
That's funny in the chat. I think they're saying that my voice is Kim.
Yeah.
No, I'm not Kim.
Definitely not Kim. No.
I thought Hadrian was going to threaten me with his shillelagh for a second. I was getting worried.
Uh-oh, you better
Oh.
run.
Whose side are you on? You better take a side now. I don't cause echoes.
Enjoy your flying, Anya.
No, you cause.
Oh, geez.
Oh, at least you're getting some sort of movement going, Andrew. It's more than most of the time, right?
I don't think that's what they talked about when they talked about you.
Everybody else is ignoring this.
Yeah. Me and Adrian are throwing them back and forth.
They're all going, they're going to kill each other.
I was going to make and I was just about to make the comment about the lighting for when you're outside. How well it works.
Oh, that's
then-
natural lighting effects.
Yeah, Paul, don't do any more. Paul Hodges went away crying, saying, "And I hate it when they fight." Oh.
Too funny.
No, the kids Audrey just started her class. Now they're both doing online learning, and what a shit show yesterday that was. Half the teachers didn't have the right class or setup or anything else like that. Poor Xenia, I thought she was ready to pull out her hair by the end of the day.
The schools here or schools down in England went back to school yesterday.
Like physically?
Then he announced his lockdown.
Yeah.
And they all came
because
home again.
that's why I was asking, because I seen your trusty leader last night on the news talking.
Whoa. No,
Yeah.
no. One did it with me.
I had to.
I know.
There's lots of irony in that, what I just said.
You can.
Hey,
You want to replace your leader, don't you?
Well, the two of them I'd put in
A swap.
Yeah, no, not even a swap. I'd put the two of them in a rowboat.
Probably a lot of leaders people want to replace
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Not just swapping, no.
Yeah, no. No,
And it's a
way
pity we
past
can't
that.
talk politics. It's such fun at the moment.
Yeah. Roger's gonna run back to save the day.
Yeah, it gets a little too fishy at times, so we must get away from that.
Oh, well played.
Speaking of rowboats,
Uh-oh.
Oh, gee.
Oh man.
I see.
yeah.
You wish you hadn't.
There's definitely things you could do without seeing, isn't there?
Hey, what's up, Welsh Rob? Hey, Andrew.
I'm glad I didn't
How are
say
you?
dingy.
Dingy. There you go.
Oh, watch out now. Now Andrew will take that image and put somebody else's face on there.
I'm the
Well,
first.
I was the one that made that image. Well, made it. I mean, found
Yeah,
it.
I found it. There was
Oh,
supposed to be
okay.
more done to it. I never got around to finishing that one. Yeah, that was a. They
You know what I
found
was
it
researching
after
yesterday?
he died. That's kind of one of those.
Roger, I'm very glad you corrected that statement
Yeah.
about making or finding.
Making it, yeah.
Because you definitely look, different without the beard.
It was supposed to be Paul. That was the SS, the SS 2-bite brownie he was flying.
Well, that picture was taken as that never got used, but it was an ad for Tim Hortons. Before you go sailing, stop at Tim Hortons.
Yeah, it'll give you extra thrust in your motors.
Exactly. Yep.
Oh God, today is going to be a long day.
24 hours, the same as all the others.
Hey, you, welcome back.
Government paper.
Thank you, Roger.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome
Paul
back.
Hodges, welcome back. Did you go get your hot chocolate, Paul?
Yep, hot chocolate.
Me too.
Did you get me one too this time?
Yeah, where's Stella?
Where's my
Yeah.
hot chocolate?
Right here, I'm just enjoying it for you.
Well, thank you.
There was a famous 80s group called Hot Chocolate, wasn't there?
Oh, sir.
That was a different era when it didn't have negative connotation, you know?
Oh, they were playing up those connotations at the time.
Yes. But
Hey, morning, Kim.
Stella, Roger put your hot chocolate in Canada Post. You should get it by July.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a while.
Well, Canada Post, it takes a while.
Yes.
You never put a year when it's Canada Post. That's
I don't even
the
know
thing,
if my parents still got their Christmas gifts. Not, it still hadn't arrived by January 2nd. I ordered it on the 15th, and I actually paid the extra shipping on top of it. That's what really makes me happy.
Well, they've got they're coming up with. I saw where Canada Post was advertising for people to come up with little phrases that describe the service, and we may not be the fastest, but we will eventually get it there. You know.
Hello, Stanley.
Okay, Tim, hurry up. Hurry back.
It was delivered in mail slot on top of that. Delivered to their house. They finally delivered it, but yeah.
So Stanley has come to say hello to us.
Oh, there you go. There's Stanley.
And he managed to turn off my camera.
Is Amazon, because you can call up and make a stink about it, but I wonder during the Christmas holidays, even though it's Canada Post, they need the credit.
What? Into bed now. Go on.
Andrew, do you know what Amazon has just done?
What?
They've taken away UPS option to return parcels. Now it's only Canada Post.
I've only ever used the Canada Post one anyways. I just found it easier.
Well, the UPS will come and pick it up at your door.
Yeah, but I mean, like every day I go take my son to school, pick him up at school. So I just drop at the farm. Yeah,
Fair enough.
Well, here's not, it's a private company, Intelcom, that comes here for Amazon.
Yeah, but to return your package, it either goes by Canada Post or UPS.
Oh, Canada Post.
Right.
It's always Canada Post all the time.
Now they've taken away UPS for us.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's strange. Well, look what happened. Remember one time FedEx was the star in their eye, and then that fell apart, and FedEx is no more a part of it. So,
Well, the problem is it used to be a fully online experience where I could buy a product. If I didn't like it, UPS would come and get it and take it away. Now I got to go somewhere to drop off.
And I hear you on that. I agree. And like I said, it was just easier. That it was easier because I knew I was going every day. Versus,
Oh yeah.
I wonder if I had to stay around for them. But I get you. I get it.
I'm annoyed because I didn't want to have to.
That's true, Rob. Yeah.
Well, that's got to be tough for people in rural areas. They got to traipse themselves to the post office
Exactly.
unless they have a carrier that they would trust to hand it to. You know,
They don't pick up parcels though.
they won't. Well, mine will.
No, they won't pick up a parcel. They'll pick up letters, but not parcels.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if they had to? Because my mailman walks through the neighborhood, right? Can you imagine if he had to pick up boxes on his way?
Yeah. It's also exactly. Then you gotta have the weight, the dimensions.
Helen, can you say? Oh, easy, Helen. Helen, can you say motors on, motors off? Angle mode, art.
Thank you, Welsh Rob. I'm happy you liked it.
I see fun diversions.
I think RC Funds is talking to Stella.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, that with all those letters, send a check for $76.52 because you've gone over the threshold. You know, it's kind of like, you know, when they put on TV, you can get this for $19.99, but you can triple the order, just pay additional cost. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, RC funds. Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
That's funny.
Angie, what's up?
Hey, Lost Girl Hikes. How you doing?
Hi, Angela.
Oh, Angela, you're not working. Oh, she's working the afternoon shifts, I think. Didn't she indicate last time we talked?
I can't remember, Paul.
Yeah, I think she goes in like at 1 o'clock or something.
Hi, Lost Girl Hikes.
Angela is in Texas.
So how's the snow going for all of you that have snow? Any snow?
Never got
Well-
any more after the other day.
Oh,
Wednesday night we might get some snow, and it's
Okay.
to be clear and sunny then on the Thursday morning. So I'm hoping to get out flying in the snow.
Ooh, nice.
So I've everything charging up at the moment, getting ready.
How much are they expecting to get?
It'll only be a small amount, you know, maybe a
Mhm.
couple of inches, but it's probably the only chance we'll get this year. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. That was my next question. So, because it can't be too often.
No. Well, my thinking is that I'd be able to go all to the places locally to me that I've already flown and fly them again and film them with the snow. So it gives me an opportunity to make some more videos because I've run out of stuff to film in my area.
Well, a question for you and for David, actually. The Isle of Man, would it ever get any snow? It seems extremely temperate.
It would be unusual for it to get snow.
Yeah.
It could get snow, but it would be unusual.
Yeah.
Because it had that place in 71 that burnt that one. That was enclosed because of the weather, wasn't it? That time where all the people got killed?
There's some snow.
Yep, I got a little bit of snow left, and there's my squirrel buddies right there, all eating peanuts. I just threw them out some peanuts, and they're happy.
That's about what it looks like here. A couple years ago, we had up to like 8 to 9 foot drifts in
Oh.
our yard here, and that was pretty cool, actually.
Wow.
Yeah. It's cool. After a while, it wears off.
yeah.
It was
Oh,
all
what-
right because I wasn't going anywhere at the time. So if you look at just from the window, it's no big deal. But if you got to go somewhere, yeah, then it's a
Oh.
drag.
When I used to drive and haul oil in Saskatchewan, we had about 35 cubic meters on full tractor trailer. You'd drive into the leases. That's when the wells are off the road. They'd have tractors on hire just to pull us in because the banks would be about 5 feet high. And it'd take me about 45 minutes to load roughly. And by the time I'd come back out, that thing was level again, 5 feet from the drifting. And the tractor would have to blow it out and then rush over and hook on you to try and get you out before it would fill up again.
Okay. That's snow.
And it's mostly because of the wind as well, because in Saskatchewan, there's nothing stopping it after the Rockies or Nunavut. You're getting
Yeah.
1,000 kilometers of rushing air coming at you in the middle of winter.
Yeah.
Keep on your
Definitely not a place you want to be caught out in the open.
No, and
Without
you're
without the right gear.
for an environmental disaster.
Mm.
You sometimes leave the road.
Northeast drones.
Possible not to. You go down in the ditch, and I remember in the truck leaning there with 35 cubic meters on, open the door and fall out into the snow. The truck just stuck on the side, the snowbank's holding it up.
Wow.
And the tractor come in, and then another tractor come behind you and pull you back on the road as the other one pulled you out.
I just broke the 300 subs today.
Oh, congratulations.
All right.
Congratulations. Yay.
Yeah, I never thought I'd get that far, I'll be honest.
Well, you're there now. Now you're on your way.
Yeah.
Enjoy the day, and now on to 400. So
Yep,
That's it.
400, 500, 600, and so on.
And so on. But I mean, I was struggling to get the first 100. It just seemed impossible to even think about getting 300.
That's exciting.
to me, 100 has always been the most exciting number of them all. That to me is the most exciting, way more than 1,000 or anything, because it's the first time everybody's fresh into it. They're not jaded by YouTube. it's an accomplishment. It opens up the first doors, like onto. I always said 100 is the most exciting.
Good morning, Northeast Drone Productions. Matt, how you doing this morning?
Well, Andrew, it was always my ambition from the start to be able to broadcast live from my mobile.
Yeah.
To be able to go out and do more environmental stuff live.
Right.
So that it came as a big shock when I found out you have to have 1,000 subs to do it. It's
You're
like,
not
what?
You're not the only one. I don't know, because we haven't been on in a while, but our show was like, we had a game show called the Wheel of Shoutouts.
Yeah, I saw it.
And when we would do that, I mean, that was one of the big things for people under 1,000. Like everybody was
know,
wanting to be able to go live from their phone.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah.
No, hey,
Andrew,
Andrew,
Andrew, did you see what Tim put in there that he decided that maybe he shouldn't have said that?
No.
The orange was good.
Don't just made my hand sticky. Shit, should I have said that with Andrew on the panel?
What are you freaking middle schoolers, for God's sakes?
I don't know. Unless orange is some sort of Australian slang for kangaroo. I mean, it's an
Everybody, check out Night Train's latest video, guys. Check out his channel.
Hey, Night Train, happy New Year to you.
If you don't have him, please support Night Train.
How do you know Night Train's video is going to be creepy?
Yeah. Why'd you put that up?
Inside information.
It's internal drone shots. It's great.
Actually, it was
social drone.
Tim's sticky hands. That's the part.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, that would be creepy.
I don't know. I'm trying to get onto Night Train's video, but it just gives me the spinny thing here. It's not loading.
I'm watching it now.
Oh.
He's flying in and around the building. It looks like it's being redecorated, and
we'll try it again.
And he's managing not to hit anything, which is
That's
cool.
a good thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's always a good thing.
Oh, there we
unless
go.
they're paying you to hit them.
Oh,
in which case
yeah,
you're doing your
that's
job.
That's true.
I don't know why Andrew came into my mind when I thought that.
Hi, SoCal.
I haven't seen one of Night Trains in a while. Yeah, he does a lot where he's remodeling places, and that was just cool.
Okay, man. I have you subscribed now, Night Train.
Hey, have any of you guys used external DVRs to record drone footage?
Yeah, Kim uses it.
Does he?
Yeah.
Hey, Furball Kim, I just wondered about that. I'm looking at, because my goggles don't have a built-in DVR, I'm looking on Banggood, and they've got DVRs for like $20. I wonder if they're any good.
See, this is what I like what Night Train is doing. This is such a niche. Like, this is doing something different with drones.
Yeah, it's fun.
And the more you push this and the more you tap into the people that are into house renovations and stuff like that, it opens you to a whole new set of viewers. And that's one of the bigger niches on YouTube is DIY, home renovation, etc.
And it takes a bit of skill too.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, there is a lot of renovations. They come across that as that neat novelty. It's a new perspective on seeing what's done in a house. Using what you got around you. Very, very smart.
It's nice to see some creativity. I mean, I'd be the first to put my hand up and say that some of my videos lack it. I need to get more interesting ideas.
It's like a singer, a painter, anybody, when they first start, you got to find your voice, and that doesn't come right away. And most people on here end up doing something different from what they started.
Yeah.
The big question to always ask yourself is what's not making people popular. It's what hasn't been answered yet, and that's why.
It's to find something that I'm truly want to do and truly interested in, because I think that's what will keep me going ultimately longer than
it'll keep you going as a
trying to please people.
But sometimes on that one too, you got to make sure it's not something that's oversaturated. Like you get some people like, oh, there, show and tell.
Oh, there we go. Okay, that's the one I'm looking at. Right on. Okay, thanks, Kim.
You put your SD card in. Here. You can play back and all this stuff.
Right on. But it has to be plugged into the goggles?
Well, it's an audio port thing.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, you just plug in your power into it. Lights up.
Okay, right on.
Press the button, and it starts recording.
I was thinking about adding one to my Emacs Easy Pilot so I could record my flights.
Yeah, I mean, they're cheap enough. I think I paid $11 for that.
Yeah, that's.
I got 2 of them because the goggles doesn't support a DVR or any recording.
Yeah, that doesn't seem to be too bad for a price.
Yeah. I mean, you can get the Pro. They have DVR Pro there.
Okay, cool.
You can hook external power.
Yeah.
And you can plug it into there's a computer port here.
See, I thought the DVR would just connect to the goggles via radio, just like the transmitter does in the receiver.
No, you would have to go for like a Nishine ROT or something like that.
Right. Okay.
What's the computer port for? Can I ask?
Probably to take whatever footage if you don't want to undo the card out of it or things like that. I mean, I use sticky tape there underneath just to stick it down because it gets stuck there. But it comes with the wire.
Oh, those lovely gadgets.
Oh, check this out. You got to see this one. This is so cool. It's a wristwatch DVR.
Oh, wow.
I've seen those before as well.
That is pretty flippin' cool.
That'd be convenient, huh?
Yeah.
If it works good.
Yeah, and you get 37% off as a new user.
It's just really it's just a tiny,
well
tiny
spotted, Paul.
Oh, you use a DVR on your Orcus?
Is it what? It must be wireless then. Hugh,
Right.
Really?
Paul, I'm going to send you my shopping list and you're going to find me bargains, right?
Hey, Chris, Jackson RC Aviation, good morning.
But, Hugh, I would get one. I mean, it's always handy. The only thing I find the downfall of this is at certain temperatures, this here gets warm.
Oh, okay.
But what it does is it fogs that lens up. There's 2 lenses in it, right?
Oh.
For say.
Oh.
It fogs that lens up because the heat from there on your eyes will fog that lens.
I'll have to wait.
If you don't have a fan on your goggles.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be annoying.
Yeah, because then you're like you end up with one eye and you're flying around at 80 and all this, and you don't want to crash it, right?
Yeah.
That's the only downfall I find with it. It fogs up. But now you can replace these rubber doohickey thingies here.
Oh, so you get a better seal around your eyes?
Well, what you can do is you can buy a faceplate that goes on it and has a fan that connects.
Okay.
To keep the goggles from fogging because these are older goggles.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Neat. Well, thanks for showing me that, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
Where's Andrew gone? I got no one left to spar with.
Hi, Chris.
I checked UPS this morning. It's going to be in California on the 11th.
Oh, is it?
I checked the
You
tracking.
mean the filthy animal actually went and got all them boxes piled up?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, it shouldn't take long because it's only an exchange and a return, There's no technical work done to it.
Yeah. Lost Girl Hike. Okay, that's nice girl hike, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds fun, Andrew. 120-mile trail. Are you going to hike that whole thing, Angie?
That'd be a while.
Well, people do. They do these long super hikes, right?
Oh, yeah.
Through hikers, they're called.
That's why I started flying. I don't do the hiking.
I do the swimming.
I'm through hiking as well.
I do like climbing.
When I have to walk from the store to the car, that's the hike,
I see Dave's eating something. What are you eating, Dave?
I was eating some potato salad.
Oh, I should have known. You love your potato salad.
Coming back.
Yeah, don't choke on it now.
Oh, I choke on about everything.
I just got the silliest phone call from my
Oh.
sister, a friend of ours, almost a family member, lives in Cortland. She put a car in the garage before Christmas, and she got 2 vehicles. But anyway, she put one in the garage. Now it won't start because the battery's low. And she's do you have any boosters or anything can go down and do it? I said, well, I got a trickle battery charger, but it'll take 4 or 5 hours to bring it up to do it. I said, doesn't she have CAA? Oh yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Just call and they'll come out and start it.
Well, how are they going to do it? Don't worry, they'll do it. They have portable battery packs for doing that stuff.
Not only that, if they had to, they'd put it neutral back, pull it out so they can get at it.
She's an hour away from here. It's like, got CA, call them and tell them to start your car. Use it. Maybe you pay for it.
That's what you're paying for. That's right.
Okay. Yes. Well.
Well, it's one of those things that most people don't know if they have it, and if they do have it, they just don't even think about it.
Yeah.
Oh, believe me, I think about it. When I had my truck, I thought about it a lot of times, and I got it done. It saved my butt having that.
I used to have that. I had that insurance on my big motorhome, and one time I had to use it. They had to come out with a great big wrecker and tow it back because the fuel pump went out of it.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Bill?
Hey, Drone in Nature, how you doing from Norway? Nice to see you.
Yeah, Drone Nature. He makes some really nice videos. You should check them out. Talking about people who do something their own way, and he's really cool stuff.
You found drones.
So how have you been, David?
Not bad. Got away until Christmas.
He's a little PO.
Oh.
Convinced it. You don't sound very sincere there. No.
Well, it's because of the lockdown.
Oh, that's frustrating.
David is a donderer, a long-time donderer. Now he can't go dondering.
Yeah, not to be able to donder is terrible.
That's getting old.
I need my donders.
Lockdown thing.
Mhm.
I just posted up his channel. You guys should check it
Bill.
out.
Newfound Drone Productions in the house.
Hey, Bill, how's it going?
Like seeing everybody here this morning. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button like I did. I just forgot. Now I'm doing it now. There we go.
Well, I was watching a video of a guy who was flying I think it was a Mavic Mini in front of his car. And he wasn't more than 200 feet from his car and just flying around, sitting in a wheelchair, minding his own damn business. Some lanky, big, tall son of a beep walks up to him, starts giving him shit and all that, starts throwing rocks at his drone. Then he attacked him.
Oh no.
So the guy's swinging his arms in the wheelchair and he pulls out this thing. I think it was a sock or something with some lead in it or something.
Yeah.
And beamed him right in the face with it.
Wow.
Yeah. So the guy runs off. I guess you see him take off down the street, and I guess he went and told his mommy. And he comes back again.
Wow.
So I invited him into Roger's thing there.
In the chat.
I mean, Jesus. Yeah.
The guy's in a wheelchair.
He's in a wheelchair, I mean, tall, lanky, dumbass.
Was it a kid or no?
Well, I give him probably close to his 20s or something.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And I mean, just a shot alone in the face, man, right across the face. I mean, Jesus, you know, you think they're an easy target.
Drone Nature put up a question there. Some of you guys might have an answer for him.
Well, I don't
I
have a
don't.
Mac.
Yeah, I've
Mac.
got an older Mac. Mine's about 5 or 6 years old.
Well, our Mac Daddy here is Hugh.
Mac Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mac Daddy.
Yeah, the Mac.
Okay.
He's the Mac Daddy. He defends the Mac.
Really, Lost Girls, I know. But give me some money.
Drone Nature, by the way, is from Norway.
Yeah.
So he has
Right back.
got some expertise when it comes to snow.
Flipping Norway. I watched some of those train things where they go voyaging through the Norway and stuff like that in those trains. Holy crap, man.
Hey, you timed that really good, Andrew. It was about 2 seconds. Andrew left and you popped back in.
Oh,
That was good.
that was a real estate agent on the phone. So.
Ah, how's that going?
There you go, guys. You want snow? There's snow.
What, no snow angels?
Yeah, people picking on people in wheelchairs is a thing. It's not an exception. It happens.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, it's not
More than
nice.
you think, because they think they're an easy target, you know.
Exactly. I mean, these are just your classic
He's minding his
bully.
own
Yeah?
business, just flying around his car and all that in the park.
That's why I think especially handicapped people should carry one of these.
Yeah.
Here you can't have one.
You use that for your nasal hair, is it?
Yeah, but that's illegal here.
Hit
would go
yourself with that, Adrian, and you don't care about your nasal.
You wake up.
Well, if the cops caught you with one of those here in Canada, you go to jail.
Yeah, see, you can be licensed for those in the States.
You can't. Oh man, you'd be in more trouble with that than you would getting in trouble beating some poor guy to death.
Hey, John. Good morning.
Hi,
Isn't
JDS.
that right, Andrew?
Hi, JDS.
Oh, that's outlawed here, man. Oh,
Oh, hello.
Bear spray. They're you spray in your eyes there, you know, at protests and all that. Not tear gas. Bear spray is the main one. That's
Yeah.
illegal too.
I mean, this day and age, people are just going nuts. I mean, I don't know if it's the self-isolation thing or what's going on, but people they're bored. They got nothing to do. They just go out and look for trouble.
It's definitely, I mean, it's brought on an extra layer of psychological pressure on people who are already at a breaking point.
Yeah, but
So
I mean,
he must have been there before to carry a sock with some lead in it or something.
He had to defend himself, yeah.
I mean, man, he banged that guy. That was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul, don't shock yourself. The Muppets probably wouldn't appreciate it.
Yes, the Muppets. Before we do the Muppets,
Give me warning so I can adjust my headphones.
I have to give credit to Stella. She also has an 800 hotline where for $9.99 a minute she'll talk to you and tell you what's wrong with yourself.
there's creep.
Oh my God.
Really?
Really? I didn't know this.
Yeah,
You know that?
$9.95 a minute. You can
Wow.
call. You can call.
I'll
yeah,
do
but
it for $5, okay?
if you're depressed and you just want to talk to somebody, she will use her soothing voice just to try and tell you
All right, let's
Everything-
awkwardly walk away from
everything will be all right.
Roger. How are you?
Yes, everything will be all right.
That's it. Exactly, Steph. You
Sounds
gotta
like
you gotta
words
tell
for reggae
Andrew that
song.
real softly and real slow. Just tell him everything will be all right.
Okay, Drone in Nature. Have a good one. Bye. Take care.
See, Hugh brought me around. Thank you.
A Bob Marley song. Man.
Yep, that's right.
That was perfect.
No, she's got
Hey,
a
North of 54 cinematography. How you doing? I've been listening a bit at work now. My holidays are over. Time to depart as well, as I need to create my distance learning videos. Okay, North of 54.
good to see you, North. How are you?
Talking and returning to work, it took 3 alarms to wake us up this morning.
I'm doing great.
Okay, everybody on mute.
Rob, today.
Here we go.
Yeah, everybody, it will be all right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Paul gets
See?
all you can do
It's
is
safe to
condense
come
stuff.
back.
Yes, it's safe to come back. See, it'll be all right.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, it will.
Don't do that, Paul, please.
No,
I have a heart condition. I can't take it.
Oh,
Yeah, there was some dancing going on even. That was
Yeah,
awesome.
Exactly.
mhm.
Paul really got into it. Paul
He
Oh,
Hodges.
yeah.
gets into it every time.
That's awesome.
Ok, d'abord. Ok, moi, après mon live.
Right,
là,
right,
je
just
vais
call
descendre,
it therapy
dans le
line.
domaine. Je vais t'amener la lampe pour le jeune. Là. Tu vas être obligé de chercher une lumière.
My goodness, Dave, you're gonna explode. You drank all that in one sitting.
Ok, vas-tu aller au pharmacien?
Oh, that's an all-day sucker there.
Oh, okay.
Tu vas
Oh,
voir.
wow. Yeah, I was
thought
going to
maybe-
say.
I thought maybe you're gonna throw it back there and just
Ah,
bloop,
okay.
bloop, bloop, bloop.
Ok.
Oh,
Hey, tu vas
87
au
cents a
supermarché?
bottle.
Vas-tu m'acheter une canne de café?
Pretty good.
Vas-tu besoin d'argent?
Roger, you're not on mute, Roger.
Yeah, I don't think he
Okay.
knows this.
No, he does not know. He's
Right.
not on mute. Roger, you were not on mute.
Maybe he can't
Okay.
use it us.
Yeah, I know. He's got. I was just talking to my son. He's going to the store, so I asked him to buy me a big jar of coffee.
Oh yeah, we understood that.
I had Google Translate on. It was telling me everything.
Uh,
Yeah, I figured it out.
yeah. Give me a second, guys. I just got to transfer money.
What was that reference to vodka, though? I didn't get that one.
Oh, JDS is in the house hiding there. Oh, okay.
Why, Neil? You're lucky you got extra money from the government. Didn't get a dime extra here.
Hey, JDS. How are you, bro?
Hey, Dave, is that a new headset that you have?
No, it's an old one.
It's an old one.
Blue
Okay.
pair, Bluetooth. It's got one headphone on this side and a boom mic.
Very nice.
That works out good.
Mm-hmm.
The rare times that you do call me anymore, that's what I talk to you on.
Yes.
This is now getting weird.
Yeah.
You can
Oh,
talk to me.
You know why, Dave? She's not calling you anymore. Your last check bounced.
That's what it was. It bounced.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the nine
Have to, Army.
nine
And it
99 a
didn't
minute.
bounce high enough to be of
Yep.
service.
Sorry about that.
Oh, well.
Crazy morning.
You'll have to try again
Yeah, maybe
Welcome back,
next
Andrew.
month.
next month.
Be right back.
You never know.
Okay, Dave's new headset makes him sound like Elvis.
The real estate agent has a meeting at 1 o'clock. She's hoping they're going to put an offer in the house today.
Yay!
Oh, great.
Right.
Hey,
Celebration.
congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm a
Had a
little.
long time. You started on that project, what, last August?
Well, yeah, by the time the house went up, it was in October, I think. October
I mean,
12th.
you were getting it ready.
Yeah, go.
August, September.
Fingers crossed, toes crossed.
Yeah, thank you. I
everything's crossed.
appreciate it because everything's going to close down for 3 or 4 weeks. We figure there's an announcement coming at 5 o'clock today. And that means even the notaries might be shut down. So we're hoping we can get it done before that happens.
Yeah. My daughter's in the same situation. She's buying a house at the moment.
Oh, really?
It's a nightmare. Yeah, because they're trying to get an engineer into the house and
Right.
they won't go in, and there's tenants there. However, it's
Ooh.
just like, and then you get this break in the COVID thing, and everything's okay again. You can start doing stuff.
Yeah.
And then everybody's too busy
Yes.
catching up, and then we're going to do it tomorrow. Then another announcement. It's like
That's what happened because I have to have the land surveyed. I applied for that in October. It's still not done. Hopefully this week I have my appointment on the 13th of January.
Yeah.
The electrician was supposed to be there 2 months ago. He's not going to be there at least till the third week of January now. But I mean, I can easily offer that. You know what? You buy the house, you take care of it because they can live in the house. They'll like it's got to be taken care of, but they can do that themselves. It's not dangerous. So that's what I figured.
So some of the like the banks and that won't give the loans out unless it has a proper.
Good thing about this one is the house is already they already just sold a house, so they don't need to go through a bank like the last ones we dealt with.
Okay.
These are
that's good. They have cash.
Yeah, they're in their 60s, and so I'm crossing my fingers. These are the ones.
I really hope it works out for you.
Thank you, because it's 850 kilometers away from me, so it's hard to deal with.
And I'm going to say it again, it'll stop you smoking. I really hope he's looking forward to
Oh, it's going to take. I would like that too. Don't get me wrong.
I'm doing it out of love, man. I'm doing it out of love.
I know. I appreciate it. I do. I don't glorify it, but I have a feeling.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are those new headphones, Andrew? Damn.
Where'd Paul disappear to again?
Oh, did he disappear? Let's see.
My God. There he is. Oh, no. My,
Oh, he has breakfast for me.
Banana nut muffin.
There's one for everybody in the audience.
There's a breakfast for everybody. By the time.
I'll enjoy it every bite, and I'll think.
Was that scraped off the road outside?
Actually,
or did it attach itself to your foot?
Tim Hortons is great. They don't squish the donut, the muffin.
Squirrels brought it to the door, knocked on the door, and presented.
The squirrels brought it and said, "Oh, we won't eat this."
Thank you, Tim.
And you probably thought, "Yeah, you're nuts. You eat it."
That's it. Exactly.
We'll trade you for
who do you think we are eating this stuff? Huh?
Hey, Tim, I thought you were going to jump in this morning, Tim. I sent you a link this morning.
Paul has the digestive tract of a raccoon. He can pretty much handle anything thrown at him.
I guess so.
Including a raccoon.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, on that note, I actually have to take off. So you all have a good day.
Goodbye now. Nice to talk to
you.
See you later, Stella.
See you later. Maybe I'll call you later, Dave.
Okay, I'll be around.
Hey, Dave, she takes credit cards. You don't have to worry about that.
Oh, for God's sake.
All right, you all take care.
Northwest Drones, thanks for leaving the comment there. I fly a Maverick Mini.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Okay, bye. Go fish.
Bye,
Thank you
Stella.
for being here. Okay, now, what's on the agenda for today, guys?
Everything. I got to go soon. Like I say, I got a bunch of paperwork to do first of the year. So
Yeah.
government wants their updates.
Do a shorter walk today.
Roger's going to be updating his Karen list today.
My what?
Your Karen list.
Parents list.
Karen. Karen. Karen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can you put? Is that the same as a Karen Terrier?
Kind of.
Pretty close.
Okay.
Yeah, I should head out too. I got to go do a sign, but the problem is there's about a block from there is the Tim Hortons. So
I'll be hitting the Tim Hortons later.
yeah, it's right beside the hospital is a sign, and not even probably a half a block away to Tim. So yeah.
Dave, you've been enjoying your eating all during this
Is this where I'm
conversation.
gonna get botted?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I was just looking. Yeah.
Hi, Jason.
No. No.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So jump out of here too. I'm gonna
All
get
right.
going. You guys do something productive.
See you later,
today.
Paul.
I don't know. It looked like it's flyable. It should charge up batteries.
Paul.
Go fish.
Hey, Paul, you know, we ought to do one more.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Oh my
Go
God.
back to this.
Yeah,
Ah,
because everybody
Unmuted,
looks
okay.
forward to it, Paul. Are you
Oh,
ready?
yeah. Yep.
Phenomena. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Phenomena. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Phenomena. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Phenomena.
All right.
We'll keep our fingers crossed
Okay.
for Brother Andrew and his house sale.
Yeah, there you go. Anyways, catch you guys. See ya.
Okay, bye,
makes me-
Paul.
Bye.
Yep,
makes-
bye.
Bye,
Yep.
Paul.
Be safe on the road.
I feel so sane when you do that, Paul. It makes me feel complete.
All orange and fuzzy.
If they haven't taken you away with white jackets, I'm okay.
Yeah. Everybody should
Adrian, they would get us for aiding and abetting.
They probably would, or certainly encouraging.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, I gotta take off. I gotta get the rest of the stuff done. You guys have a great day. Take care.
That's great news you got. Fingers crossed.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm optimistic
Fingers
it's possible.
crossed, Andrew.
Like,
Well,
but
it's
Andrew.
movement.
Take care, Andrew. Does that sound like you got it sold, does it, Andrew? That's good.
well, we'll see after today what they say. So we're hoping. No.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Have a great day, everybody. You guys take care of
Yeah,
yourself.
Andrew.
Be safe.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye. JDS says, yes, wait a minute. Yes, Dave, you are betting. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anything else? So you're not flying today, Drone Fox? And Paul, you're not flying today?
No.
I'm flying booger today.
Yeah.
Good, good.
I think if I was going to go flying, I'd have to get up early and get the early light because the afternoon light is just too low.
Yeah,
I'd have to get get out in the morning.
yeah. I
Maybe.
know what you mean, same here.
Yeah.
It's getting dark here at 3 o'clock
Yeah,
already.
yeah. Because you've seen the shadows, like they're
Yeah.
so, and it's such a huge contrast from the dark areas and the light areas that even getting the exposure is really very,
Yeah.
very difficult. Unless you're
Well,
flying in one
Rob said
direction.
Too windy there.
Yeah.
What do you plan to be exposing, Adrian? I'm sorry.
And so you should be, sir.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That was uncalled for.
Oh, cool. JDS.
I'm exposing the great dome of my head.
To the
elements. Yeah.
I'm speaking this way to somebody that is akin to my ancestors.
Exactly.
Great Northeast Drone Productions. Have a good one. Have a good day.
Be
Have a good night.
careful or I'll talk to them.
Hi, Northeast Drones.
Of course, my mother's
Bye-bye.
a Campbell.
Okay, well, we all have crosses to bear in our lives.
Yes. Don't hold that against me. Did David leave?
No.
No, I'm back.
Oh, sorry, David.
He's digesting his lunch quietly.
No, it's just some mini oatcakes that
Well, they seem to be addictive because you are just munching away at them.
had 3.
Well, then you're taking your time and munching away at them. I'm on a good diet kick at the moment, so all that stuff has been put on hold.
It's healthy. It's fiber.
Yeah. So are newspapers, but we don't eat them.
I see Funda version says, does she make good soup? A Campbell.
Only if you want it tinned.
Mm.
Yeah. I used to love Campbell's tomato soup.
I eat the mushroom soup and a tomato soup from them only.
But it's so easy to make the mushroom soup, though. You can make that yourself. Very easy.
No, I'd rather not. I'll probably get the wrong mushrooms out here in the field.
Well, we'd have a different kind of show if you ate too many of those.
Oh, hell yeah. Lone Star.
And
how's
you
it
would
going?
have an orange drone.
Absolutely. Hi, Lone Star.
Hey, did you take your
Furball,
baseball this morning?
RC Fund.
Yeah.
I can't read all these names. They're coming up so quick. So anybody else dyslexic around here?
Nope.
Somewhat.
Because I'm chronically dyslexic.
Mildly.
And when the text is moving on the screen, like in the chat, and it's going up, and it completely confuses my brain. And I find it very hard to focus on who's saying which.
Yeah.
So if you want to make me really dizzy, just put in a whole load of text real quickly.
Yeah.
And I'll probably fall off my chair trying to read it.
Yeah. I know I gotta go this afternoon. I gotta go to the post office and I gotta go to my son's.
I won't start.
Yeah. Everyone is very, very mildly capable of being dyslexic, and that having a difficulty with reading when you're tired is a form of it.
Yeah. Hey, Joan Fox.
My eyes start shifting back and forth, and I can't
Hi, RC.
focus on the words and the letters and numbers.
It just goes into a sort of a goo for me. It just everything starts to move on the page as if it's underwater. It's sort of moving.
That's an average weekend for Tim Jackson, I think.
I tried to drink and see if it would compensate, but it didn't work.
You've got to drink at the right phase.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, we tease our buddy Tim a lot, but he's really got a good nature to him.
Just as well some of the time.
Oh my God, the sun's coming out.
Yes, I can see that.
Or I'm having a stroke, one of the two.
You're seeing the light, Roger.
My wife says I can't listen well.
When I was growing up, it wasn't something that people really knew too much about. I was in my mid-20s before I learned to read properly, which was a bit of a handicap.
Yeah, I was out of school.
Yeah.
But my mom said that I would write things backwards.
That's it.
Numbers and letters and things when I was a wee lad.
And I was left-handed as well, and the nuns, where I was sent to school, was a small kid, forced me to write with my right hand. So tried to learn to write, and being dyslexic and writing with your wrong hand.
That's very common amongst the old Catholic school system.
Yeah.
Everybody, you were supposed to write right-handed, even if you were left-handed.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that's why I'm saying, like, when the text is moving on the page, I go, what? Who? The light at the end of the tunnel is the freight train.
Well, then that brings
That's
us
such a
to
cheerful thought.
Swing low.
Oh my God.
Sweet chariot.
No, freight train, not chariot.
Oh. Swing low, sweet freight train.
Yeah. Oh my.
Roger loves it. Roger loves this part of his show, you know.
Yeah, right.
When it descends into Paul singing "Swing Low." You know?
It was wild turkey, not cold turkey.
Wild turkey. Is, I'll never stop drinking that. You're right. These gentlemen are having a serious conversation and we're hijacking it there, Dave.
What's this, Dave?
No, it was.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, I did, Tim Jackson.
Desmond.
Oh,
What Tim Jackson, what I did is that where I used to live, it was pretty hard to get out of the drugs and alcohol. And so I just moved away from there. I moved into the country.
That's why
Okay.
Tim's moving back to the
That's
States.
how I went cold turkey. But
Right.
I stopped hanging around the people that were drinking with me. But you got
Yeah,
nobody
yeah.
drinking with you. It's gonna be a little bit harder, but you can do it, Tim. You can do it.
Tim,
Yeah.
that's why Tim's gonna come back to the States, because it's such a sober place.
Oh, I got the shakes and yeah, I did. And oh yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah, but I had to quit the two at the same time, the cocaine and the drinking. I went through hell, but I got through it.
Well done.
Yeah, my
It's
wife
tough.
was there, and she supported me a lot too. So
Mm.
I was the only one in the family drinking and taking coke, and nobody else was.
It's a bitch when it gets in on you or anything like that.
I lost, great. I lost two cars. I lost a lot of money. Yeah, believe me.
Yeah, I well believe it.
Yeah.
Well, unless you personally experience it, I believe you can't really explain it to anybody else. You can kind of talk about it, but
Yeah. Yeah, you got to wean off it. Yeah, that's for sure, Tim. Like me, I did cold turkey, and I broke a lot of furniture, but yeah. Oh, mood swings, yeah. Oh yeah.
Well,
I went through hell, but you know, you get through it. You get through it. And now I got booze in my cupboard. And it doesn't even bother me. You know what I mean? Yeah.
yeah. That's the place where you have to be, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. You know, booze in the cupboards for people to come here and drink, and if they want to drink, at least I got something for them. You know.
Oh, that's cool.
You had trouble coming off the morphine, Welsh Rob? Yeah. You broke your back.
All right.
That's a hell of a trip. I know that.
Tim, the other thing is what Roger told you is true. You have to leave that lifestyle behind you.
You have to leave the environment that you got caught in, because that'll drag you back down.
And you have to leave those friends behind.
Absolutely.
Because they'll figure, well, if they can do it, you can do it, and so therefore, you know.
Yeah. Because then they're part of the problem, aren't they? Because they're supporting your habit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that Tim's alone now, so
it's good to start again. I know when I was drinking seriously heavy, and I was in a very bad space, suicidal, and when I eventually pulled myself together and got out of it, I moved house, went away from all the people I was drinking with, I stopped everything, and I became a hermit for about 2 years.
Yeah.
And didn't drink for 2 years, and just that was the only way I could do it, get back in control. And now I can have a glass of wine with a dinner or a couple of cans, and that's it. I don't.
Yeah.
But we were going mad with it. I was drinking 7 days a week. You're young and you think you can get away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done, Roger. I think it's a fantastic story.
Oh, I know it was rough, yeah.
Well, you think you can get away with it until you start doing that and driving.
Yeah. But I damaged a lot of relationships and hurt people that I shouldn't have, and did stupid things that I shouldn't have. And it was me who did it. And at the time I had the excuse that I was drinking, but it was me.
You got all natural remedies there. Okay.
So yeah, great. It's got very serious here today.
You gotta eat more though, Tim. Yeah, that's one thing. Put food in your stomach.
Yeah, plenty of nutrients, lots of water. Keep going, Tim. We're all here for you.
Well, I guess my mailman went straight by again today. Didn't see him go to stop, so.
We didn't bring any bills.
All my bills come in over the internet.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, mine too. I'm thinking of getting rid of the internet.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. The RC fund hits it on a nail right there. Yep. Everybody check out everybody's channel. Make sure you hit them up, support everybody. I never even went to the AAs. I didn't even go there at all. But I did go to support groups with one of my friends though. I might go flying today. It keeps on like this. The sun's coming out. Wow.
What time is it there, Roger?
It's 10:43 a.m.
Okay. Yeah, it's 15:43 here.
Over 3/4 of an hour, and it'll be dark. But what was I going to say? There's not been a lot of sun about today. I was just checking the panels on the van earlier on, the solar, and it's taken nothing out of taking nothing today. Less than 30 watt hours.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go. Lone Star. The worst part for me is quit smoking. I gotta quit smoking also. I gotta quit.
That's really hard.
Yeah.
That's about the hardest.
Yeah.
They say it's worse than heroin.
Well,
often 30 years now.
Yeah.
Cigarettes.
I have to quit smoking because I got to go get operated on, and doctors not operate on me from smoking.
Well, try the patches or the gum. Okay.
I got the patches, and I got to put the strongest patches. I got to put 2 patches on at a time.
Okay.
Because I'm a heavy smoker.
Yeah.
It rained there last night. Everything's on recovery. Thick sheet of ice. Wow, man.
And you need to find something else you can do with your hands.
Yeah.
Whether it's chewing a pencil or whatever it is.
That's the thing. I tendency to eat more, and I gotta know.
Yeah, it's because you need to be putting the stuff in your mouth, so you need to find a substitute for that. Licorice.
Hey, Chris
Hello,
Hope, how you
Chris Hope.
doing?
Chris Hope, hello.
Hi,
I'll
Frank.
tell you
That's a bit.
hello, Chris Hope. I don't know if I have your channel. I must check. I think I do.
Hi, Chriso.
Hey, the tank, how you doing? Good morning. Everybody, please don't
Tank.
forget the like button.
No, Chris, I didn't get your channel yet, but I have it now. I'm on it now.
I was thinking, what am I going to do during this lockdown? Can't get out, something to do in the house. And I looked at, I thought I'd build a model boat. You know, one that I could put radio in later on.
Okay.
And this is just doing totally changed my mind after I looked at the prices. Boy, have they shot up since lockdown started.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone's
there's a
cashing in on.
A lot of price gouging.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What you want to do is you want to start buying up crowd control equipment. And you'll make a killing when this is over, right?
Cattle prod, that would be an idea. You give me an idea, yeah. I know I can't buy a taser, but I bet I could buy a cattle prod.
You'll get them in any good child control store.
Yeah, there aren't many good ones about. You're not allowed to do that to them anymore.
Bark collar.
Yeah, that's a good one. I feel like I'm having like that.
Yeah, I like your videos, Chris.
Yeah, Chris has some good ones.
Yeah, I like the glitchy stuff. It looks cool.
Easy Drone, hi.
Easy Drone dude. Good day, good day.
Easy Drone dude. Hello.
Buddy, make sure you hit that like button.
Does that mean Paul's just checked it and he hadn't?
Well, kind of. You see, the Cuyahoga is downbound. That's one of the classic ships. It's just out past buoys 11 and 12, heading for the channel.
Okay.
Your snow's going away, Paul. Gradually more green and grey.
He's doing 12 knots and he's headed for Detroit.
Oh.
Wow.
Hope you're doing good there, Easy Drone dude. Yeah, well, it's Rob. YouTube, I don't think was invented then when I quit drinking and all that. It was over 30 years ago, so. You're doing good. That's good there, Easy Drone dude.
Yeah. Oh boy. I'm just gonna make a cup of coffee, I think.
No problem.
So I shall put the mic on mute here.
And I went off before. I don't know if you could hear it. The reason was not just to get me a cup of tea. I don't know if you could hear it, but the cat was removing the door from the hinges, so she could tell me she needed food. I'm out of things to edit.
See, Christopher, you're getting.
Well, maybe what you need to do, David, is go pull slices out of your favorite ones and put them together. And
I did that last time. Yeah, I've got enough to keep me going a few weeks. We'll probably take a walk out on Saturday and take a camera with us and see what's what, or Sunday, see what's what. Maybe take the drone with me.
yeah.
Well, one of the places we're planning to go, we can't fly because it's within the airfield boundaries, or within 5 miles of the airfield boundary, and we've got. But we're going there deliberately to spot Karens, because we know we can go there. We know we can do what we want to do, and I want to try and get one of them on film. Coming, you can't do that. And yes, we bloody well can. You think I can't? Call the police.
Drone shots. Hey, how you
Drone
doing?
shots.
What's up?
Drone Shots is in the house.
Got 24 people in the chat. Very nice, very nice.
Well, go get off here and watch them, Rob.
Now I'm back.
Welcome back.
These little espresso machines are brilliant.
Yeah.
I love them.
Roland, Happy New Year, my friend. Nice to see you, Roland.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
All the best for you in the new year, Roland.
Oh.
No, I knew it was time to come off the coffee when injecting it wasn't working anymore.
That is extreme.
Well, believe it or not, when I was in the hospital, they had me in a bottle, especially to reduce my caffeine in my system.
It was one of the things when they were looking at what was wrong with me years ago was the coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, try cutting it out altogether. So I did.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that, but I got not used to drinking tea, but I started finding more taste in different blends of tea and what have you. So I've stuck with the tea ever since.
Well, Schwab, it's Tuesday night. I don't know who's streaming tonight. I know I'm not.
Yeah, Tim, it was black coffee I drank. I used to say strong and black like my men. That's the way I like it.
Well, Kim, hold to your word if you say anything about going back live streaming.
Oh, there you go, Kim.
Yeah.
The
Tonight,
rabbit hole's waiting for you, buddy.
Tonight, Kim.
Yeah, the rabbit.
Thank you for reminding me, Lost Girls. Angela, I had forgotten to take a tablet. It doesn't hurt after these tablets.
Doesn't hurt as much.
Yeah, more to the point.
Oh, look at Roland put up there, huh?
What?
Manamana, do
Oh.
do 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 do. Manamana, do 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 do. Manamana, do 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 do. Manamana.
You nearly lost it that time, Paul.
Even my dog is going mad here.
Adrian had this look on his face. I saw it and it's like, oh, I can't. I don't know if I can finish.
Well, it's an appropriate response. Good boy, Stanley. What?
Stanley wants another Manamana.
No, if there's no burning,
No, he's saying, please make that man stop.
Hey, Brent, how you doing?
Hey, Gary.
What do you mean you're out, Brent?
Hello, Brent. I must check your channel out.
Oh, you know what Gary's got in the rules for his live streams, don't you?
Yeah.
No religion, no politics, no puppets.
We're gonna wake up Dave. No, Dave's not actually on the camera. I think he went someplace.
No, I'm here. I'm just in my recliner.
Oh, okay.
I was indisposed for a few minutes, but
Yeah.
I came back, put my headphones on, and sat in my.
Well, you know, the thing of it is that Roger still hasn't given us a report of if he's enjoying his recliner or not.
I didn't even use it last night.
See, there you go.
As soon as I got off your live stream, I went to bed and I got up at 11 o'clock and I go on the computer half an hour and went back to bed. I was so bloody burnt yesterday. It's ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, pleasure it was those. Okay, Welsh Rob, take care. Have a good night. Yeah, it's over with, Brent. Yep.
Just checking out your channel, Brent. Some nice videos here.
Gary, if you missed it, I can repeat.
No. He's gonna leave again if you do.
Angela.
Okay, Angela. Take care.
Take care, Lost Girl Hikes.
Yeah, Zoom has a free feature. Yeah. But you're paying for it, Tim. Yeah, you're paying for your Zoom, man, every month, and you're not using it. So you better start your live streams.
Yeah, that's another. Yeah, there's a lot of videos here I got to check out there, Brent. Nice stuff.
And Brent's on every Thursday night at 6 p.m.
Yeah. Okay. Nice
See,
stuff.
Paul's on Tuesday nights again.
Who?
What's that?
Paul Murray's on Tuesday nights again.
No, Kim said he's on.
Kim didn't say he was on.
I thought that's what he just said.
No. He's thinking about starting up his live streams.
Yeah, Tuesday nights. That's tonight, Kim. Tonight.
Anyway, if I do start up some of my streaming, some of you guys might join in.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, Tim.
Well, it depends what time you go on.
I was thinking it'd be sort of the in-between time for you guys because My early evening, say around 7 o'clock in the evening here, 8 o'clock, for
Okay,
maybe
so
2 or
that
3
would be
hours.
3 or 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, reduced by 5. There'd be 2 or 3 o'clock in our time.
Yeah, yeah. Which would be way too early, wouldn't it, for you guys?
No, there's people always looking to go somewhere.
Yeah. Anyways, just going to get some experience of doing it, and
Well, we all have to get experience doing it, you know?
yeah.
It's my problem with it is my only time I could fit it in put a lot of pressure on that day, for various reasons. It was usually the day we came back from a trip on the
Yes,
Sunday.
yeah.
And by the time you've got in, done all the bits and pieces, emptied the bag,
And you're tired. I know what it's like getting back from unpacking the camper and everything. Yeah.
And you just think,
oh.
and I've got to be, you know, and it was just constant sort of, we'll go on, we'll do it. Lindsay and I used to do it together, and she'd be in the chat and I'd be on the screen. We didn't have OBS, we didn't have Zoom or anything.
Yeah.
Me for about an hour or so.
You just go on live, yeah.
I enjoyed doing it, don't get me wrong, but it was finding somewhere which was a decent time to do it, where it wasn't getting something else.
Yeah. Well, even if I was to do something once a week to start off with.
Sure.
And it'd be great, like if next year when, you know, when all this is gone, and if I have got to the live broadcast stage, be able to go places like, you know, off to Sligo, go surfing or whatever, and be able to do one from up there.
Yeah, that would be good.
I've
tried a couple of times to go live while we were away on a trip, but even when we're in a reasonable signal area, it's difficult to do. Again, without interfering with something.
We've got pretty good 4G over here, so provided you stayed in sort of an area like that, you should be able to do it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's just, you know, there's vast people go on about, oh, well, we've got 4G, you'll be able to do it. I said, no, I don't even know if I go to the same place twice, whether it will have 4G twice. That's how patchy it is.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, Roland, it is cold here. Yeah. Our weather's been lousy for the past month. We've got a lot of rain, a lot of snow, a lot of wind.
No.
Everybody make sure you got everybody's channels out. Back, did I miss anything? Hey, Tim.
I'm trying to follow two conversations, and once I put it in right context, Manamana's last comment made sense, but out of context, I'm going, what?
I think I might do a few. Sorry, Dave, what'd you say?
I was answering Tim. He said back, did I miss anything? And I said, nope, Tim.
I was thinking of doing a few more product reviews. Just so, more or less, just to be able to just keep producing some sort of content. I did a few last year when I got bogged in with the bad weather. I did a few product reviews but I got a few things I got this over the Christmas that might be interesting to do a review on.
I'm not big on product reviews, but the I did the local walks last time, and I did like the Throwback Thursdays, but other things, you know, during the that time as well. And that, so I'll have a look at doing something, but if I don't put anything out for a couple of weeks, I don't put anything out for a couple of weeks. It's the way it'll have to be.
Well, it's just to keep, for me, it's just to keep working on the skills, because I have to keep, when I go back to editing, I have to sort of go, well, how do I do that again? How do I do this?
Yeah.
Because I only started 6 months ago, so it's still not like second nature with me yet. So maybe you get a year or two under your belt.
Welcome back.
Hi, Hugh.
Hey, guys.
It'll be easier, but I find if I take a break of a few weeks and I haven't been producing anything or doing anything, then when I go to make something, I'm having to figure out where's the menu for that, where do I find how I do that again? I've forgotten where this is, and
not only that, but they've probably done a software update and moved it all anyway.
Exactly. So yeah, so I suppose that's like, even maybe even talking about the gimbal, you know, this little friend, and doing some comparisons. I think I definitely think I'll invest in one. Definitely, yeah. I had hoped to get out on the surfboard and put the action cam on it.
Ooh, that's nice.
But we haven't been able to get out. That's the problem. Now, I'm not a big surfer. Okay, I have a big 10-foot foamy. I can just about get up on it, but it'd be kind of fun to do it. Yeah, I used to use a proper board as opposed to a foamy, but after my heart problems, I find that I can't sustain the upper body strength to be able to get out through the surf.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I can manage it, but I'm so tired by the time I get, you know, I've done the first wave, that the second one is like, oh God, here we go again.
I'm surprised somebody hasn't strapped a small electric motor to the back of it.
It has happened.
They have them.
They have them. Yeah, I need a friend with a jet ski to just pull me out every time I want to go out.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. I watch some of those guys who do the giant waves, and I just go, how on earth do they do that? It's just amazing. They get taken out by the jet skis, and they brought out on this face of water that would just terrify you. And I suppose once you're on it, the whole thing is you've got to get off it without ending up at the bottom of it. But you're well motivated. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Drill Shots? You know, that's something I've never done is surf. Never tried it.
Yeah. Well, I only took it up a few years ago, and it was just it's just such a super way to get out into the surf, and you've got a buoyancy aid with you, so you've got something to hold on to, and it's attached to you by a line onto your foot. So, you know, you can feel secure. And of course, the water over in our way is not terribly warm, so you need the wetsuit.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Yeah. So that's great. But it's just being able to get out. I mean, I remember there've been times you'd be out and you just look around and you see a small pod of dolphins in the distance, or one of the big herring gulls will come swooping past you. It's just like, wow, you're in their environment. You're the fish out of water here.
Jim Dave's sitting in his lazy boy recliner, but I think he has visitors now.
No, I don't.
Okay. No, because I heard voices in the background.
No, not mine. Not anybody.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
I'm the only one here.
6 Coke bottle floating around on the waves. Like water wings. That's cool.
Why am I always asleep?
No, we thought Thought it could have been. Guys in the chat are saying he's here. He might be sleeping. Not me.
No, Tim's come back with, oh, wait, never mind. That was Megan.
Okay.
Come on. I've got his ball. He dropped his ball at my feet. So.
Oh, I hear snoring. That could be me. But I'm not asleep.
You're not asleep?
Yeah, Hadrian,
Nope.
my cat plays fetch too. She drops her little toy mice at my feet all the time.
Yeah, yeah. But you see, I'm as far as he's concerned, I'm ignoring him here. So I'm wondering, will he come and get it out of my hand? No, he's too lazy.
Hey, what's up, Alan?
Well,
Hi, Alan.
well, will you? Come on.
Hey, Alan, how you doing?
No, he won't.
So who's on tonight? Tuesday.
I don't know.
Isn't there
Kim.
not any shows on Tuesday night?
I don't know who's on tonight.
Somebody will have to,
Elaine.
somebody
Hello.
or I'll be talking to. I have to talk to Lindsay. It's, yeah.
Have a great day yourself.
Me.
No, he won't come and get it. You've been camera shy, are you, Stanley? Huh? Here he is. Here he is. Come on. Come on. No. How about you, Larry? You're not camera shy, are you?
You just have the one dog, Hadrian?
Two.
Two. Oh, what's the other dog?
I'll get him for you now. Here he goes.
Oh, no,
Stanley. Now
Is it a
Stanley's jealous.
This is Larry.
is Larry a Yorkie?
Yes.
Yep.
No. What do you think? Oh. What are you going on about?
Somebody's jealous.
Stanley, come here to me.
It sounds like to me.
See, I've got his ball, you see, as well as his best friend. Yeah. So Larry will sit here now.
It's not really okay.
Yeah. Off you go. Go on.
Oh, that's cool, Mana. Yeah.
Oh, there, Gary. Above and Beyond Drones is on tonight. Okay.
He has his surfer's haircut.
Don't forget to hit that like button, everybody. Let's help out the channel. Thank you all so much.
Hugh, we must have that chat about writing someday.
Sure.
I don't know if you want to do it on a Zoom or something.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, guys.
Sure.
I don't know how you invite people to Zoom chats or how that works.
I've never done one myself. I've only been a guest.
Okay.
Me too.
I'm sure there's somebody done a YouTube on it, right?
Oh,
Yeah, YouTube on it, yeah.
Yeah. What's wrong? Huh?
yeah. I got kind of disgusted with the writing industry, just the whole business aspect of it, and I just
Oh, yes.
I haven't written in the last couple of years.
Okay. Okay.
I call myself retired now, but
it's like you already have to have a successful marketing side to you before they'll even talk to you.
you just have to be relentless on social media as an author.
Yeah.
You have to be absolutely relentless. And I used to make some pretty good sales with my book, but
Okay.
it's hard to keep that up as you get older, and
Yeah.
you know.
And you feel like you're squeezing it out of people.
And I just found I didn't like some of the interaction on social media. I found that, you start attracting a lot of trolls. The more noise you make, the more ripples you make in the water,
Yeah.
the more attention you get, and the more, so
There's people
I've
out
kind
there.
of withdrawn from public life, as it were.
Yeah.
Except for here, because, everybody's,
We
this
know
is
each
more of
other.
a hangout, right?
Yeah. It's a pity that's the way it is, isn't it?
It is. And the other aspect that really bothers me is Amazon's dominance of the book markets. You basically, become an employee of Amazon.
Right.
You know.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Like I was getting something ridiculous, like 60 cents or something for every book I sold.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you can
It was
set the
like-
price on Amazon, but just
Yeah, but you make them so expensive, no one's going to buy them.
well, that's part of it.
Yeah.
Like my paperbacks sell for $20.
Okay.
And, I make $10 or $12 a book, so it's actually not too bad.
Okay, I wasn't making anything like that, but then my book was cheap enough. Yeah.
Yeah, paperbacks you make more money. The digital you make less money, but paperbacks still make good money on them.
Yeah. Well, you probably missed it, Hugh. I was talking about earlier on that I'm chronically dyslexic and I didn't learn to read or write till I was in my 20s.
Oh my gosh, that's hard.
So writing a book was always like one of those strange sort of longing ambitions to do something that I'd like to be able to do.
Yeah.
Because I didn't write for years. Reading, once I finally learned how to read properly, I felt that was kind of like enough. And then keyboards, had started to come in, and I took to the keyboard very well. But I never wrote for pleasure or wrote in any creative way. It was like I could write a letter about something, fine, but nothing creative. So it was always in the back of my mind to write something.
Yep.
And I did try to write a novel, and I got, I suppose, halfway through it, and what kept happening was that stuff from my own life kept coming up in it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Dealing with things to do with my own life, and
Goodbye, Tim. Take care.
It sort of got in the way of the writing in a way, because I was like, is this autobiography, or am I writing a fiction? What's going on here? I couldn't figure it out. So I stopped that book and I wrote a sort of a self-help book.
Oh, there you go.
Which was about my experiences and the things I'd gone through.
Right.
And I got it all out on that. And that's what I put up on Amazon.
Right on.
And but then I went back to writing fiction, and I was much freer.
Oh yeah.
Because I had dealt with everything that I needed to deal with in the book, right? So yeah.
I got very lucky. One of my books is actually in an Ivy League university in the Medieval Poetry Library. Northern Lore.
Very good.
Yeah, I was really pleased.
Yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
Yep.
You get some sort of recognition. I get the odd email from people who've read the book, and that's nice. That's very nice.
It is, yeah. I get a few as well.
Because I even stopped looking at the account to see what was being sold or what wasn't being sold. And
I track that every day, and then I finally had to give that up because it's
it
becomes like an obsession.
And there's nothing really, unless you're going to go out and promote and go out onto radio shows and talk to people and push.
Yeah.
And then, Ireland is a tiny market. Like, it's only 5 million people here. So I'd really have to think about going to somewhere else, like go to the UK and try and promote over there,
for sure.
where there's a bigger audience. But that's not practical unless you have money.
Yep.
And you won't recoup the cost in sales. Especially if you're selling through something like Amazon, it's very difficult because they're taking such a whack. Yeah. Still, I think from on another side of things, I mean, I'm sorry to hear that you're not writing, because I discovered that it's a wonderful, rich experience, the process.
It is. Yeah.
And do you miss that?
I do a little bit, but I don't miss the aggravation. That part. So yeah, I'll probably get back to it one of these days.
I always envy the early science fiction guys who had all those magazines to write for.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh yeah, Isaac Asimov and Poulet.
Yeah, they all wrote for magazines, and they were all short stories. And
even the horror writers had the same.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's how Stephen King got going.
Yes.
Now, Stephen King is
A machine.
one of a kind. He's amazing. He's
He's a
there's not too
machine.
many like him.
Mm. Yeah, I know. You know, like it's funny when these people they write books about how to become a successful writer, and they are so one in a million.
Exactly. Not everybody's born with that talent.
Yeah,
We're not all created equal, despite what
No, that's it.
We're not. We just aren't.
I used to be part of another group, another drone group, as it were, and I got into terrible hot water with people over that very point that you just made.
Really?
Yeah, because the idea was that all you have to do is just show up and be positive, and everything's going to work out. And I said, well, it doesn't work that way, I mean, you first of all you have to have talent, and you have to have something different and something to offer. You can't just make videos and put them up on YouTube and expect that you're going to be highly successful overnight. It's not going to happen. Yeah. Oh, you're being negative. Oh. Oh, I got into terrible trouble because there was a young guy on the forum, and he was very young, like he was a young teenager, and he'd got the 1,000 subscription, and he was looking at his what you call it, all the metadata, all the analytics, and he was studying them every day. He was looking at them, and he was obsessing about it, and he was talking, I'm worried about this, and it dropped in that area, and this has gone up and that's gone down. And I was just said, hey man, don't look at that stuff anymore. Just you're such and such an age, just enjoy yourself. Just enjoy making videos and having fun with your friends, and enjoy being in school and all that sort of stuff, and let it happen or not happen. Oh, I got told off for being negative and being. I had to leave in the end.
I agree with Marcel. Some people don't like the truth, and that's a true statement.
Yeah.
True, Marcel.
Well, they more or less hounded me out.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. Oh well, it happens.
It does.
Because I've a master's in neurolinguistic programming, and
NLP.
I spent a lot of time working with people.
Good for you.
I had a fairly successful practice going for a number of years. So I have a little bit of skill when it comes to understanding that, over obsessing about stuff and getting sucked into the things like YouTube, which is, what we already, it soon becomes, once it starts to become a job and you start to focus on, I got this many likes or I got that many stuff, all the fun goes out of it. Yeah. And instead of just making content, enjoying the people who you meet, and like we're all enjoying each other's company, having a bit of fun, slagging each other off and calling each other names. It's great. And
that's what I most enjoy. I most enjoy coming here and hanging out with my friends on the Drone Hub. That's I love that.
And you meet some interesting people. You see some videos you wouldn't have seen before. I sit back on the evenings when I'm not on, and I go back through the people that I've liked or people I've subbed to or whatever, and I go through and start looking at all their stuff, and you find some wonderful creative videos. Amazing stuff. And
yeah, Marcel. Living in the real world is terrible, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's but and all being positive is very important, and having a positive frame of mind is very important. But you need a dose of realism, and not everybody's going to be a multi-million writer or YouTuber or whatever, or musician. Not everyone's going to become the famous rock star or whatever, and that's just life. But
it doesn't be famous like Paul Murray,
Exactly.
Right, Paul?
Yeah.
Drone.
I'm just the manager for the famous one, Roger. There.
Well,
Oh my
Are,
God.
are you expensive as a manager? Could I?
Yeah, he is.
Not monetarily, though, Hadrian.
Okay.
No, it's a pain.
Dave, with your voice, I want you to collect the money for me, okay? I'd love you to make those phone calls. Pay up or else. What do you think? Do you do that for me, Dave?
I would.
Yeah, I thought so. Go on, I'd love to hear you say it. Give him the money or else.
Money or your wife.
That's it. That's it. Actually, I'll pay you more if you take her.
Your money and your wife.
Whoa, geez, he's going full Viking on us. Rape and pillage.
I'm barbarian.
Yeah. Sorry if I was boring you all with my little rant there.
What's up, JDS? Puff, puff, pass. No, I'm not puffing on anything at the moment. My vape is empty. Cheapers. I probably should.
Where's Annabelle?
I'm just playing behind me.
Oh.
I'm so delighted I missed out the vaping thing because if I've been off smoking long before it came in. Because I think if I'd had all those great machines and gadgets,
Oh yeah,
all
I
the stuff, because I used to love cigarette lighters and all the gear. I even had a cigarette holder, or not a holder, a case for putting my cigarettes into. The whole thing. I loved all that, the paraphernalia, the bits and pieces.
I quit smoking 28 years ago. I vape now, but just cannabis. I don't vape tobacco.
Okay.
Just for medicinal reasons, like legitimately medicinal. I have
all right,
arthritic pain and stuff like that. So.
Okay, so it's because you don't appear to be high as a kite or anything.
No, I'm not. Well, I use it every day, so
you're used to
have
it.
a tolerance to it, so it works for me. But I don't get high. I don't.
I found it made me paranoid and depressed when I smoke. So I had to stop it.
Yeah, some people don't tolerate it well.
And so yeah, so I'm kind of envious of people who can take it and just enjoy it on a social level and have a puff and
I was
get
very
silly.
glad. That's the only thing I like about our current prime minister is that he legalized marijuana. That's the only
All
thing
right.
he did. So it's 100% legal in Canada now.
Well,
okay. Quebec has some issues.
I have a medical marijuana card for here in Missouri.
That's good.
And they have a couple dispensaries, but I haven't been. I could lose my medical benefits if I get caught by my doctor.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow. That's complicated.
Yeah, so I don't dare. And I don't need it. I'm hypersensitive to that stuff.
Yeah.
Definitely didn't agree with my mentality at all.
No, me either.
Because the last time when I got myself into a bit of trouble with depression, my doctor had ended up giving me the smallest possible dose he could administer, and that was all I could tolerate.
Okay.
And he said, "Are you sure this is working?" I said, "Yeah, it's working. Look at me." Ah! So whatever head I have, it seems to be sensitive to anything that gets put into it.
Rulin says we just have coffee shops. So I've been to your coffee shops, bro. Coffee shops are like
in Amsterdam.
Oh, spectacular! Loved it.
You want me to take away now? Yeah, rolling. Same here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'd only have to go and order a coffee. I wouldn't even have to buy anything. If I got a whiff of it, I'd be going, "Yeah, this is great."
Now the only problem is once you use it, you can't fly.
Okay.
So days that I use cannabis, I can't fly my drone.
All right, because that's like flying under the influence. Makes sense.
Yep.
Do you find it does interfere with your your coordination and stuff, or
not really?
Okay.
but it's the law.
Okay.
I'm a law abiding kind of guy, I guess.
Yeah.
The other thing that Amsterdam's famous for, I wonder if you get that on takeaway these days.
Ooh. Yeah.
You're looking very pleased with yourself there, Desmond. Are these fond memories or something coming back?
That's what I'm sensing.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been
Good
to
time over there,
Amsterdam.
didn't you, Dave?
Yeah, quite bizarre.
So Paul, what time is Skippy going today?
What's a what?
What? What time is Skippy going there today?
I don't know. I don't know if he's going to or not. I told him to take his time. I said, we're not in a big hurry.
Okay.
You know, because he's got other things he's got to do, I'm sure.
How come you're not flying that little ship, Paul? Look at that thing. That looks awesome.
That's border protection.
Oh.
Shot down.
Yeah, never mind.
They got guns.
Yeah, they're allowed shooting them.
Look at the 4 great big huge motors they got on the back of that thing.
Dang. I bet you that thing can really hustle, eh?
Oh, it'll fly 65, 70 miles an hour.
Good Lord.
Wow.
That's a lot on the water.
And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys on board.
Wow. Is that boat ever sitting low in the water? It looks like one good wave would freaking capsize it, right?
I doubt it.
These are pontoons along the side here. They're
Oh, is it a
filled with-
rib, a rubber
with
inflatable?
foam. Nah, it's what you call a rigid.
Rigid, okay.
And that's all aluminum.
Neil sent me something on Instagram. Let's check it out. What do we got? Outdoor.
That's the night vision right there.
What the heck? It's a picture of you, Neil, in orange.
Okay, Clinton's Irish Den, you're welcome back. Yep, his power went out.
Clayton.
Bring it back, guys, again.
Hey, what's up?
Purple Kim, how you doing today?
Kim, you on tonight, are you?
Look at Paul. Paul just begging
Ah.
me to be on tonight.
Oh, there goes
Hey.
another one by.
I'm just checking out some of these videos here now. Fly FPE show by Roland. That's really cool.
He has a really good show. Really
Yeah,
good.
it's great.
I sometimes grab a pint and just sit there and watch the FPV flyers. It's
Yeah.
really good.
It has me tempted to try them sometime next, during the year. If I can get a loan of one and try it out.
I ordered my kit. I should have one in a couple of weeks.
Oh, good for you.
Yep.
I'd like
Yeah,
to
I
try.
should.
That's great money. I following the motocross.
Ooh, yeah.
I did motocross for a few years. I loved it.
I used to have a KX 250.
All right.
I started with a KX 80.
I used the YZ 125, believe it or not.
Good bike.
Yeah. You had to work it. You had to, it was technically quite demanding.
Yeah.
It wasn't forgiving at all. It had a nice, sweet power spot, but if you weren't in that power spot, it would die on you. So you had to keep it
I had a Honda Elsinore 125.
I
Oh,
remember
right.
the Elsinores in the 70s. I remember those, Dave.
Yeah, it was 74.
I had an Elsinore 75cc back in early 70s, mid 70s. Yeah, I had a small one.
Yeah.
You see the bikes they've got today, they've got electric ones, that are extremely powerful.
Yeah, really? Electric ones.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
E-bikes.
Lauren says 3 weeks ago, somebody broke their neck.
Yeah, it does happen. It does happen. I got badly concussed in one race. That's the worst injury I got. My engine seized as I was going up almost like a steep bank, and I fell backwards into the guy who was coming up behind me, and his helmet went straight into the back of my head and knocked me unconscious. I woke up in an ambulance.
Whoa, look who's back.
Hello, man.
I've been listening to you. So I've got a few minutes and I join you again. Good to see you again.
Good to see you
Hey,
again.
Andrew, how you doing?
Oh, I'm praying for lobotomy right now.
Swing low.
You get one of those cordless drills and you can do it yourself.
There you go.
There you go.
Paul Kim says it's not going on tonight. No.
Oh, he's going to go for a double. Both frontal lobes at once.
The one is smaller, so if the one doesn't penetrate, he can ream it out with the second.
Right.
And my doctor looked at me with a strange expression on his face.
Yeah.
And he winked at you.
Yeah, they're not sterile, but they do the job. Yeah. Actually, I just bought this battery not long ago, the 60 volt. Man, this thing is crazy. They're 20 volts, but it's a flex, but man, the power into it.
Yeah.
I'm doing stuff like this, and it's going through like no problem, like butter.
But you can imagine what it'll do to your skull.
Oh, it wouldn't take long. The trick is to be able to hold onto the trigger long enough to get the job done. No, that's...
Oh dear, that rattled my feelings.
Roland saying Happy New Year, Andrew.
Oh, Roland, yes, good to see you. Good to see you. Happy New Year to you as well. Hope you're doing well over there.
Where's Roland based?
Holland, right?
Holland, I believe, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
another European like myself.
The European, Adrian, yeah.
Yeah.
He's part of your union.
Yeah.
That's it.
Van
That's
Halen.
it. Well, I am very much a European, 100%.
Yeah. And I know how David feels about the Brexit, so we're gonna
David's missing.
Yeah, we're gonna just skate right over that one. But in full support of David. I got your back, Dave.
I don't want to get political, but my God, it's driving me mad.
Yeah, it's burning them. Don't worry. That is without saying.
Hey, there you are.
Hi.
Yeah, I don't have a shirt on, so I just got to do a headshot only.
Oh, there you go.
Cool. You should get
Save you all despair.
You should get some interesting headgear that you can put on. Like
I do.
Yeah, those. Yeah, but I mean, like something that, like the two horns or something, you know.
Oh.
Or stuff that waves around.
I'm getting a FPV goggles. It's got two antennas on it.
Okay.
Or one or something. Later this week or next week.
Cool.
John Coopy.
Well, we look forward to seeing that in action.
And they're ruling, celebrating your country once again, the famous Amsterdam shot. So
right on.
And that's before breakfast, right?
That was before we went out.
Look at those eyes.
Drank the mini bar clean, and then we went out.
There's what Dave's getting from John Coopy.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, it's a good little rig. I have it myself.
Would that be a good introduction to flying?
I would buy the Emax instead. It's a little bit more money, not much more, but a little bit more, and it's, I think, a lot better.
Okay. Is there anything that will give you a half decent 1080p?
No.
No. Okay.
Not cheap. No.
Or is there anything that you could strap a camera onto? I'm sure you could do something with the pocket. Now it'd be risky.
Well,
but it's light. You know,
But they make, I'll show you.
I bet they have a 3D printed sleeve for something like that to hook one up already.
I've actually put this on the Mini and had it as a rear camera.
Okay.
And I put it on,
Right.
and it worked very well. I had 4K 60 frames per second on the Mini.
You want something like this, Adrian?
Okay.
Little tiny cameras. You can get them even cheaper than that. They transmit wirelessly back to the goggles, and you can put them on just about anything, even a little tiny whoop.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep. So you can make your own FPV rig pretty easily. I've done it. I've modified a couple of my drones to fly FPV.
As a side note on small cameras, you know what I find so cool? And if you go look it up on some of the better model railways, they actually put the fisheye camera inside the engine, and you get that viewer perspective as it goes around the track. That is.
Oh yeah.
I love it. You know, as a kid, you always wondered, you know, everybody thinks that with an RC, I mean, they do it with RC as well, and it's really cool too, but you always wondered in those, what would it be like to be in the seat, you know, and you actually get that view.
Yeah.
I love trains. I wish trains were cheaper to ride, because I just love trains.
Andrew, I'm old enough to actually remember the steam engines that were on the line, which was close to where I lived in Greystones in County Wicklow in Ireland.
Wow.
It was one of the last steam engines in the country, and it used to come down from Bray down to Wexford, and there was a turntable in my town, and I can just remember that as a little kid being brought down to see it being turned around. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a great memory.
And you could stand on the bridge, an iron bridge near the station, and as it was coming out, you'd be covered in all the smoke and stuff coming out of the engine. And there were, from between my hometown, which was Greystones, and Bray, which was the next town before you go to Dublin, there was a big tunnel going through, and if you didn't close all the windows in the carriage, the whole carriage would get full of smoke.
Oh my God.
It'd all be coming out. And it was a good, because it had to slow down, you were a good 2 minutes going through this tunnel.
Wow.
And there was no electricity in the carriages, so it would be pitch dark.
Oh my God almighty.
Yeah.
Experience to remember.
Yeah. I mean, extraordinary stuff when I look back on it now.
I took the steam train in Isle of Man because it's part of the public transit. So I took that to the train station, to the airport. And that's so amazing. That little, you know, the 3/4 gauge rail, and, you know, the steam and everything with it, and the wooden slider windows and still into it. And I was having a cigarette at the back before I got on because it was delayed by 5 minutes, and the conductor was talking to me, and I said, well, I'll have my cigarette now. So, you know, he goes, well, just smoke on the train. I said, you can't do that. He goes, oh, if nobody's sitting in with you, who cares? And he was right. So that's my kind of enforcement. I was like, I could get behind this.
You know, I saw some kind of a documentary on this train in some South American country. I think it was Peru, maybe. And apparently they have to have security for the train all the time. Like, they drive on motorcycles and check crosswalks and whatnot, but they also have to provide security against bandits, which apparently attack the train on a regular basis.
Mexico as well, in places. You watch those guys like hoboing. You ever watch those hobo channels here where they just ride the rails?
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
They're getting busted all the time, and bandits stop the trains in Mexico while they're up on top of freight cars and stuff like that. And
yeah.
There's a video of a guy from Scotland, Brave Dave. He was here in Canada. He went from Montreal to Vancouver by rail.
Oh, nice.
And he got busted. They didn't bust him, but they almost caught him in the prairies. If you watch the video, your heart stops watching it.
Yeah.
They didn't catch him.
Channel?
Brave Dave, and just put the great Canadian train hop or something like that.
Brave Dave?
Brave Dave. Yeah, he's out of Scotland. He usually climbs mountains over there and stuff. And young guy.
Brave Dave's Big Fat Train Hop.
Yeah, that's it. It's a 4-part series.
4-part. Okay, I'm going to watch that. That looks amazing.
Because he got busted afterwards when they seen the video, and they he's got a $10,000 fine here waiting for him in a warrant.
That's right. Yeah.
No kidding. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, nothing worse than getting caught by the prairies.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's the bridge I was talking to you about.
Oh wow, that is amazing. That is really cool.
Yeah.
and the Iron Horse in its truest form.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yep.
Stop share. Cool.
I took a train the other year up to the top of the highest point in Europe in Switzerland, and you climb 11,000 feet. You go right into the
Wow.
mountain. When you look out, you're looking over Italy and the glaciers and that. It was built
Wow.
110 years ago, and it's not. I mean, it's steep, but it's like being on a roller coaster on the climb type of thing. There was one woman needed oxygen on the way up.
I can well imagine it.
Well,
Well,
she was
imagine
sitting a couple of seats in front of me, and she never shut up the whole time. So I think she just ran herself out of it. I don't think it had to do with altitude.
Put her on the bottle before she uses everybody's up.
Exactly.
That's another picture. So this is Greystones now today, and this is one of the engines that they still have that they brought. They bring it down every now and again as a, during the summer or whatever to show off.
Very nice.
Hi, Raphael.
Hey, Raphael. Happy New Year to you.
What's up, Raphael?
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yeah, they're magnificent machines, aren't they? Trains.
They are. And I love the European system of it. It's so much better than here. My God Almighty.
Well, they have faster trains, don't they, Andrew?
The trains in Austria. Well, I took the one in Metz to Paris, and that's the fastest train in Europe. We were doing 318 kilometers an hour.
I can't even imagine that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That must be cool looking out the window.
Well, you're in a lot of like not tunnel, but walls on each side because I mean it's so dangerous. Anything could knock it off rail.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But when you come up and you see the trees, it's like just blurs going across pretty much.
Okay.
There's the tunnel I was talking about.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh.
And you see up there where there's people.
Yep.
That's like a walkway between Bray and Greystones. You can go like walk from one area to the other. So yeah, that's close to where I grew up.
Yeah, it must have been something to go through with that steam train.
Yeah, as kids we used to go through there as a dare.
Okay.
And every 100 meters or so inside there would be a little like recess which you could step back into, and that was in case a train came, you could get in.
Wow.
And just sort of wedge yourself into the little recess. I never experienced a train coming through, but it was always like scary that it would happen when you'd be up there.
That's the second train. That's the one that takes you to the top of Jungfrau to the 11th.
Oh, beautiful landscape, isn't it?
You get in there, and then from there you go right to the top. You can corners on the right side, and you come out right in the top of it, and that's like on the way down and stuff like that.
Oh wow! Looks like a drone shot from that angle.
Yeah, you're so high up. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
Ground. Yep. So like that's at the very top as you're there. That's where it basically stops. There's an observatory and a government observatory and stuff.
And being Swiss, it works like clockwork.
Oh yeah. 110 years and still going, and that's speaks volumes to them.
Yeah,
certainly does. Like there's the last train station. That's in the peak of the mountain. The train pulls right inside of it, and then you take an elevator up. So, I don't know, a couple of floors and you're there.
Neat.
Yep. People would get off 3/4 of the way up, and they'd have their skis on them. They get off, and then from there they climb over a little bit, and then ski down the mountain. Like, fastest.
Check out everybody's channel. Make sure you got them supported. And guys, I'll be closing down pretty soon.
I found this by accident. I wasn't really actually looking for it, but that's the house I grew up in Greystones.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Old Georgian house.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
Yeah, and that would have been my bedroom was up there.
Right on.
Yeah. It had its own fireplace.
Mm.
Because like there were no heating or anything in the houses. Oh, there's another one. I didn't know there's all these photographs. So that's it from the outside.
Wow.
The old chestnut trees. I mean, as a little kid, I used to climb that tree. That's really funny seeing that now after all these years. Wow. I didn't expect I was going to get emotional about it. Yeah, extraordinary. Yeah.
I
Oh,
like
that's
the
fun.
old houses. The place we have now was built in 1830.
Oh, really?
So it's a good age. Yep.
But do you notice the way that some of the windows are distorted? See the way you're getting these weird reflections?
Yeah.
It's because the glass is the original glass and it's not straight.
Yeah, it droops.
So that's why you're getting that distortion. Those panes are the original panes that were put in with the windows.
Wow.
So yeah,
Easy.
a couple of 100 years old.
Yep.
Going.
That's something we actually are thinking
Oh,
about
it's-
facing as our windows.
Built between 1870 and 1880.
Okay.
Okay. And my father bought it for £3,000,
Wow.
which was a fortune apparently back then.
It'd be worth a fortune now, I bet.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Big house.
Yeah.
Okay, guess I'm gonna say goodbye to
Big
everybody.
old house in good shape.
But you know, when you're growing up, you don't know. It's just a home. It's just where you grow up.
Yeah, it's it.
It's when you get older and people tell you that it's special or different or whatever, you go, oh,
Yeah.
it's just it's just where I grew up.
Okay, everybody in the chat, have a good one. We'll see you all.
Okay, bye.
See you, kids.
Take care.
Everybody.
Bye, everyone.